var så grønt på andre sida. Vi held sammen hele tida. Men du begynner
All right, sorry. Hey guys, how's it going? I was about to click, but then my gaming PC dropped from internet. Same issue I had end of last stream, which makes me a little bit worried. As if, okay, is now my gaming PC gonna have the issue my streaming PC always have with those random drops? And then what the hell is the reason for this? There is no indicator or like common denominator, or how you say it. It's very hard for me to explain. Seems fine for now though. I'm watching Death Note at the moment. See where he's at. 19 pop, no 20 pop build up. Locos, there's Will. We're gonna probably do some stuff with Pig. I don't think Pig is streaming from my understanding, but we'll do some coaching with Pig. TheViper, enjoying the World Cup matches so far? It has been some good ones. Due to how late they are, I haven't been able to watch any games, to be honest. I'm not really watching so far. Because they just happen so late.
Front, other goal.
You think Spiffing Brit will win any games? It's very hard to say as I haven't seen him play a single game. You know, that makes it a bit difficult. Grubby start passing you and peak eel. Stop coaching him, please. Yikes. Well, it's putting a lot of effort, Tiramis. I'm not sure if you're putting the same effort with the same coaching and all that stuff.
Double lumber mill.
Are the glasses for after eye surgery? When I saw them yesterday, I thought you were just hungover or tired. Yes, they are for making my recovery a bit smoother. I have just done some training games for Brazilian Dynasty, and it was a disaster. Because obviously when I'm focusing, I'm blinking way less. And my eyes just got so dry. And I struggled. Let's put it that way. And when you have mangonel crossbow fights, and I was just like, I got closer and closer to the monitor, trying to just see, because it got so blurry. Yo, Pig, thanks for the sub. That I assume means you're around and good to go. We probably didn't hop on and do some coaching. Did we just get lasered? Yeah, got like a week ago. No, it's 10 days, 11 days ago at this point. I lasered my eyes, but they're very dry. Are you blinking less because of OP? No, if you're in your everyday life, you blink regularly, but when you are focusing, playing Age of Empires and microing and such, you have less time to blink, and you don't blink consciously. Therefore, your eyes get more dry, especially after a surgery where you're prone to getting more dry. Can you keep the glasses? I mean, these glasses are anyway for, like, these are tinted glasses that are good for, you know,
I can't take
the science behind it is that it helps you in the evening time as you're getting ready for bed, producing melatonin, and it's more comfortable for your eyes, especially evening hours. And yeah, that's the idea behind it. So I will probably try to use them still, even during or after I've recovered. Hello, hello.
Hey, how you doing, man?
That's loud. 1 second. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's on my end. All good, all good. Okay, I think we're
testing,
good.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's good. Thank you. I'm good. How about yourself?
Awesome, man. Thanks so much for, you and everyone else in the AoE community offering, to give us advice and stuff. It's been kind of crazy, man, because it's such a vast game. But it's kind of cool to like speed run learning so many things. Where I'm kind of like bouncing between being like terribly overwhelmed by the number of builds I'm trying to learn and like maps and civs, and then things are like settling in and I'm hitting these like moments of flow state and I'm like, oh, it feels so good when it's like, when the things are rolling, you just kind of know what to do next in each situation. So it's been really fun, man.
Yeah, I had the same experience when I was getting into StarCraft 2, right? You're just slowly getting there, and when everything clicks, it just feels so good. It's so RTS is probably the most satisfying game to get right. Well, like when it goes right, it's just so good.
Yeah, I like that like Dark Souls and stuff got so popular because I think
Right.
that's like a lot of people who haven't played RTS. I use that as the analogy where it's like
Mhm.
you fail and it's hard and it seems impossible, and then there's this moment when you like know the boss's move set and the muscle memory settled in, and it's almost effortless. Like once
Yeah.
you've put all the work in, at least certain moments are. Obviously, your opponent's going to be a bit more unpredictable than a boss in a
For
a
sure.
non-player boss, but it's like that level of satisfaction is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good once you put in the work and it pays off.
So you suggested. Well, let me read what you wrote again.
Basically, I was just like, if you have any preference, I
Mhm.
can just grab replays from today, or I can literally just hop on and just live stream and let you watch, my view playing live games on the ladder.
Yeah.
It's just whatever you think's more fun, really. Because I'm learning men at arms into archers at the moment. The last 2
Mhm.
days, it started to get to the point where I'm not completely destroying my own economy every game, tripping
Right.
over myself, getting housed and supply blocked. So the games are actually, I dropped a lot of rating. I've gained most of it back now, I think, or
Mhm.
at least maybe not most of it, some of it. I think I'm just below 1600 actually. Oh, I just lost a ton of rating, losing to. I found out about the fire archers. Apparently, that
Oh.
thing. It's so funny. It's like my brain malfunctions every time I play against a new unique unit. That was on
Yeah.
arena as well, because like I just don't know what they do. And then I was like, wow, these guys shoot so far. But then I was like, oh, it's only against buildings they shoot that far. It took a while to figure it out, but
Yeah.
generally I'm doing Vietnamese men at arms into archers, 20 pop.
Uh-huh.
Has been pretty fun. So I could just like stream my view to you playing that, or
Yeah.
what do you reckon?
I mean, I'm not sure. Usually, I'm not a fan of like live coaching, as in like I just sit there and tell you what to do. I feel like that's not as. I mean, some people can process all the information and like handle that quite nicely. I would imagine you probably can, but
I'm pretty bad at it as well, to be
Oh, you
fair.
are?
Like I
Okay.
actually, if we could just do like where you just like watch and commentate on your stream,
Mhm.
and then we just talk after the game and
Yeah.
just like discuss the key points and have a little chat.
I think that sounds good.
Awesome. I love it, man.
Let's do it like
that'd be
that.
great.
Yeah.
You can see my screen.
Yeah, seems good. But you played some AoE2 before this, right? Because you already started up at a pretty decent elo.
Yeah, I played up to, I thought it was like 1650, but it was like apparently I imagine that the stats are correct. I think it says 1550 back in 2021.
Okay.
Was when I first played AoE 2 multiplayer.
Sick.
And I kind of just spammed Cumin 2TC Boom after doing like the Frank's initial easy mode learning. And then I played a bunch of Mayan Archers 2 range. It was like 22 or 23 up back then. It was like kind of standard. The builds were not as tight. No one was pushing Hunt unless you were like top 10 or something. I don't know, top 20 it felt like. So yeah, everyone's like way better. I played a tiny bit, like maybe like 30-40 games a few years ago as well, mostly when I was casting at an event and I didn't have much to do in between casting, and they had I just kind of installed AoE and screwed around. But I feel like it was kind of I've learned so much more in like the first few days of this tournament because I've actually been coaching and like immersing myself a lot more. So
yeah,
that was like very casual screwing around,
Yeah. That makes sense. But let me did I hear correctly that your first thing you started learning or did was like 2TC Cumin Boom? That was like your first threat?
Not my first, no. So I did Franks and Mayans first, but then I got the highest with 2TC Boom with Cumin. Yeah, it was lots of walling and walling and walling, and it was quite fun. And then spamming knights and siege and monks and kind of figuring it out from there.
Makes sense.
All right, I'll get into it. Let's go, man.
Yeah. I would imagine it should just let you be focused and mute yourself so you can just try.
Heck yeah.
And yeah.
All right, sweet, man.
All right. We're muted now. We're watching Pig play. I think my overlay is pretty solid for... Oh, I don't see his score because the chat is a bit too big. Do I move this? Oh, wait, he has the min-map in the corner. Oh, shit. Why is it so hard? Yeah, we'll do it like that. It looks a bit ugly, but it is what it is. Pig is already faster than Doubt. This elo, who isn't, So yeah, for those wondering, we're watching Pig right now. He's playing Vietnamese. He told me he has mostly been doing men-at-arms into archers. I watched a little bit of a stream a couple of days ago. Maybe it was even longer. Maybe it was before my surgery. I don't remember. But yeah, he looked like a solid. I mean, mechanically, obviously, he's a good StarCraft player. I believe he may have even been the best player from Australia in StarCraft 2 at that point. I don't know exactly. Yeah, it's a bit laggy. It's a bit like, it's not super smooth, but it works. It's enough to... he was the best Zorg by far. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Yeah, it is a little bit laggy, but I guess it's because he's streaming from also in 1440p. You should ask him to lower the... Even the FPS could be lower. What do you guys reckon? Should we ask him to lower 60 to 30 FPS maybe? Or to rather 1080, 60 FPS? I think maybe 1440, 30 FPS should be fine. It's just when he's jumping around the scenes a lot. Yo, Pig, is there any chance we could have you switch to like 30 FPS? Because it's a little bit laggy when you're like jumping around quickly, the stream.
Oh, no, no worries.
It's like 30 FPS should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try it.
I didn't even know you could change that. Cool.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, all right.
No worries, man.
Philip, wow, thanks a lot for the 53 months, by the way, again. Okay, let's see if this is better. He's playing as Lemon. It's a Vietnamese mirror. Not sure if he has experienced that. Oh, I'm not sure if this is better. This feels worse. Okay, maybe we need to go 1080. All right, after a professional analysis, we have figured out it's the 1440 that is the lag. So if we are able to quickly switch to 1080 once you have time, no rush.
Yeah.
Pig is a class act. Yeah, I mean, also I watched him stream a little bit in the past StarCraft 2 as well, and struck me as a really good guy, like a class act. Let's put it that way. Oh, oh, I'm ruining their game. He's pretending that his game is lagging.
We'll go to 1080.
Yeah, 1080.
Okay, that should work.
Yeah.
Silly Discord.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, sweet.
What are those dotted lines? Which ones? Oh, it's he has a mod that shows where the sheep can spawn. Okay, this is better. It's a bit blurrier, obviously, but it's smooth now at least. Smoother. Yeah, the extra lines are like showing where the range of where his sheep can spawn. Either way, build looks good so far. We'll just deal with it. Like, it's a little bit choppy now and then, but it's fine. Build looks fine. Pushing deer as well. Good activity with the scout. So basics, mechanics so far. Can't complain. A little bit late maybe on the second bore. But timing should be fine, I still think. I didn't fully pay attention though in the bore timings. But now I feel like he's going to enter the phase of where he wants to transition more to wood, for example. So that bore timing is a little bit late. Like, once you click up to feudal age, you don't want to have like 12 vills under your towns that are eating boar, right? You want to start shifting them about a bit, and then you might have some food rotting. But still, build looks completely fine. Are these mods allowed for you in Brazil Dynasty? I don't know. I would imagine so. Is the volume of the game fine now for you guys? I think that sounds fine, right? So it's just not completely quiet. This is where you do loom and just go up. I mean, he's already on 20 pop. The normal man arms build comes at 19 population. But that's obviously very tight. So the way he's building up now, I think, is... it hits a little bit slower, but it's a bit more steady. Okay, pulling low HP villas back, that's good. He switched, and because you want to keep your low HP villas under your town center. Like, they are your natural first farmers. Oh, that's... He should not do that house. He should wait for the mining camp first, but obviously... It's tiny things, but it does add up, right? I'm not sure of specific mods being banned in tourneys. It has happened. There's like a rule in the handbook saying that... what's the word? Certain visual... No, mods are only allowed if they visually impact your game. But yeah, I don't know actually. I don't remember how it is. Scout activity? Yeah, oh, he's gonna lose a scout. Yeah, that's the issue when you go for a later feudal age like this. At this point, he should just fight back. I don't think he will escape fast enough to save the scout. So you just kind of like, to make sure you get a little bit of value, you just fight back. But at least he pulled the scout the other way, so he doesn't see them in arms. Major eye surgery 2 years ago, best thing ever, and my wife is now an ophthalmologist. There's so many gists in the world right now. What is that? Am I supposed to know what that is? Okay, we can afford... We're Vietnamese, so we want to do eco upgrades here as well. So wood upgrade is missing right now. Unless it did it and I just didn't notice, but I don't think so. Okay, he's doing it now. I like the way he's building up his base though. Like a lot of the players I've seen so far have been like... Okay, he has to be careful there now. This is where you want to use box formation to have your man-at-arms stack up a bit closer. Just so they're a bit easier to maneuver around. But macro behind looks good. He has to be careful it's not oversaturating the gold. I like what he's doing as well, bringing the spear forward. Like right now it seems like Pig knows how to open man-at-arms. Right? Okay, doesn't find insane immediate damage value, so he's bringing a spear to support man-at-arms, knowing that the opponent is keeping his scouts at home for the time being. I think we also want to make sure we plug our holes now, yeah. Good wall there, and then you want to start slowly walling your front as well. Because if the 4 scouts came on his gold right now, that's at least like 2 dead vills. Will it just be coaching? I think so. I had training earlier, and it didn't feel that nice for my eyes. So, I think I'll take it easy today, where I don't have to like focus as much myself. Okay, we'll lose 1 villager. Don't even try, just let it fight. Army is at home. This is where you want to. This is where multitasking becomes difficult with arms, because there's going to be a lot of activity on both sides. That villager can just fight. It's where you really want to try and make your arms be active at the same time, because while it's hard for you, it's also really hard for him. Is it laggy? A little bit, yeah. But still, blue is like, okay, just checking around. Especially against scouts is where you want to make sure you wall your base relatively quickly. You want to watch, okay, just ran through, it kind of worked out. He could be trapped now, though. Yesterday, Wizard played against only the Viper and beat him. Want to comment on this? What? Wizard beat me? Yeah, so these man-arms have not gotten good value. Partly because Blue has done a good job shaping up his base. What Pig needs to realize now, though, is he's about to run only archers into full skirms. So right now, he's being a little bit too aggressive with his army. Like, he has no business going forward in this case, because the opponent is pretty much fully walled, and the opponent has full counter units. So right now, Pig is in a really rough spot. There's not that many scouts either, right? So you gotta be careful to not overinvest into spears. But this army here is like... The only way this army gets value is if Blue has sent all his skirms forward to apply pressure himself. Oh, no blacksmith though, so if Pig has fletching, then... Yeah, I can teach him one trick here. Holding Alt to ignore foundation, because he hit the blacksmith by accident. Oh, this is great for him. That's huge for Pig, actually. Yeah, a little bit like losing control of his army. Maybe keeping him on stand ground could be a thing. What does not have in-game time? I don't know. He doesn't know about it. Now, does he know how to react to this? Like, I would like to gate the front, but here's where I would... I'm floating wood, so just drop a stable. And, like, make one scout. Just so his... Just so his... skirms cannot chase those archers too far. I like what he did here. Just shifted... Force drop to get wheelbarrow while he's housed. He's falling into the trap of just making one house and then carrying on. Not thinking, okay, I built one house, but I'm gonna be housed again very soon again. I don't remember playing Wizard yesterday, unless he was in one of those random team games I played. So I can't say. We have idle TC here as well, not ideal, but... Like, since Blue kind of lost all those scouts due to Pig's counterattack, and they both kill 1 bill each now, it's definitely playable, but this is where we learn if Pig knows how to follow up and play from this position, given that the opponent has mostly counter units. He learned the house thing from me. Yeah, it's gonna get housed again very shortly. Yeah, it's like every 5 population. Does he have the house warning on? I should ask him. Because I haven't heard it. Almost house sound more noticeable. Yeah, it is, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend him to use that unless he is annoying with... He gets annoyed. Yeah, this is an awkward spot. The opponent has a market as well, so the opponent will most likely hit Castle Age faster. So, given that Pig again is mostly archers, if the opponent comes forward with like elite skirms, with like 2 minutes faster Castle Age time, Pig will be in massive trouble. In-game time is not here because he doesn't have it on. I'll ask him to put it on after. He's doing a good job securing his base though. Yeah, this is the awkward part. That's where you always want to check. Okay, he has no upgrades. They can actually fight this. But yeah, I think Blue is up to Castle Age and he possibly is even tech switching. Turned off. Well, is it on by default when you start the game? I don't think so. So you would have to actually activate it. Okay, now he has fetching. Yeah, Blue I think did click Castle Age first before he did upgrades. So Blue should be a lot faster to Castle Age here. I like Pig's composition better though. The question is just, can he get to like mangonels as well or a stable? Another range? This is fine if Blue is not in his face, right? With the Castle Age timing. Need to activate it? I don't have it though and I'm new. Yeah, there we go. I think. Yeah, that's the Castle Age time I talked about. And now the difficulty is like, this is why I also would like, or why I will try to teach him here, is that in this situation he also drops a stable. Just one scout alone would keep all these skirms from being in his face. I like what he's doing here now though. The number, still numbers game, he still has a lot more numbers. So he needs to plug that gap somehow. If those become elite skirms and start diving in, it could be painful. Is this live? Yes. Pig is playing. Pig is not streaming himself right now, but he's playing, sharing his POV. And we are watching. You can see where he can give some pointers. Am I using the knock one? I don't remember hearing that noise any lately. Maybe I don't have it on anymore. Maybe it's been turned off by like a patch. Yeah, I'm confused what Blue is doing here. He hit Castle Age way faster and he didn't attack. Could be he's just trying to boom. So we'll see Pig's decision making here. Pig has done a really good job like adapting economy as the game goes on. Taking bills off farms, not afraid to do that. A lot of people are just defaulting to never really shifting bills off of farms. Any chance Doubt will be at the Brazil LAN? There's a big chance. 100% chance, actually. Unless the plane crashes. So I guess not 100%. It's elite skirms. We need to check upgrades. Upgrades indicate whether we can do this or not. If you had +2 armor, there is a big chance you don't want to do this. Because you could have lost 6-7 crossbows in exchange, and that's not a trade you want. Okay. I think in this case, I would have rather seen a villager forward build a Searook shop. Because blue is playing so passive. We already have the town centers, he's fully walled. He has the counter units. So what we want to do is force blue to react to our aggressive composition, which obviously crossbows. So if there's a mangonel with those crossbows, you can do a lot of work. Let's do his kills him first, that's an option as well. I hate blue's range positioning. It's so awkward. This is also where I think we don't... Since we're facing elite skirms... what is blue doing? Where's blue skirms? I haven't seen pig check upgrades. Ah, forward. Yeah, that Searook shop needs to be forward. Again, pig is still in a fine spot. He's a little bit behind economically, which is also why I would encourage him to go aggressive with the Searook shop, right? Okay, check the upgrades on the skirms. Okay, +2/+2. That means we need mangonels to possibly engage this. Which is why the mangonels should have come forward earlier. It's okay, 99.9% is Dal's favorite anyway. True! Vaga, how's your process going? Are you gonna win? Or is the puppy nerfing you too hard? Didn't you used to have a puppy before? I remember a couple of years ago, I think I used to see you... Was it with your parents or something that had a puppy? I feel like maybe you used to share on Twitter or whatever. Can't Red add some fire lenses since he's already on wood gold comp? Fire lenses don't do anything here for him. Right? Why would he... like... Fire lenses are good if you're actually fighting. But this is a game currently where they're not fighting. They are dancing around. And just like... poking a bit at each other, right? If you're forcing fights, fire lenses can be good. But in this case, you cannot really engage his skirms without mangonels. Hence, the skirms could have just been hit and running the fire lancers as well. Mangonels are coming now. The issue is that just it's coming a lot later than it should have been. But I would imagine pig's micro is solid. I never play Age of Empires with the music on anymore. It's kind of nice to hear it. What's his yellow? I think pig is like 1600 something at the moment. Or close to it anyway. Macro is good though, right? He's keeping everything running. Eco balance is good. He's making farms, spending his resources. Ooh, big hits. Oh, yikes. And the thing is, you just had this hit and blue is still ahead in score. And you scouted the whole map. So that definitely tells you that blue is ahead in economy, but now you have a massive potential here to make a really aggressive push, especially since you can push that town center from the hill. This should be good practice though for pig in terms of like transitioning to Imperial Age, because this is most likely gonna go imp. Neither of them is gonna die in Castle Age here. He did actually mix in some fire lancers. Yo, old savior, thanks for 19 months. 4,000 ELO post-surgery Viper, yeah, incoming. 37, thanks for 3 months as well. Enjoy the stream. You enjoyed the stream. Okay. I mean, blue is playing very defensive. Ooh, nice dodge by blue. Good target fire though by pig. He's up the hill though. Okay, good micro by blue. Still need to reinforce the man. Yeah, blue is just playing the safe passive game, right? This is a numbers game though, you can still fight because of numbers. I'm not sure if I would have done it myself, just because I value my army a bit higher than this. But he is getting a good trade. Blue is mismicroing a bit. So that was still a very good fight for Pig. But Pig is behind economically, so he needs to take advantage of this, right? In this case, he could even justify a second Sea Workshop forward. Handcart would be amazing here as well. Shifting more bills to gold so we can think about Imperial Age. Oh, this is where we want to pounce. We want to pounce here. Kill as many bills as you can before the castle goes up. That castle going up will give blue a lot of safety. And it probably will go up. Not without losses though. Economy advantage has been equalized a little bit because of this. Oh, never send them together with the mangonels. He's right now running back crossbows together with mangonels in one group. Which means the whole army moves slower. Because first of all, they group up together with the mangonels. Secondly, they walk together. Only lost one mangonel though. Thought I would lose more. Yeah, outpost in the map is also a good shout. Here is also like just sell 1,000 wood, idle your townsend, go imp. Is the play here. I don't know if he will think, he's selecting the market. Sell a little bit more wood. I like it. Okay. There's a lot of intuitive, right intuitive things that kick in though, which is good to see. Such as like, okay, I want to go imp. And then he's like realizing, okay, he's floating wood, so he can use the market to balance that economy. There's a big chance blue is not up as well, because he has been defending and making food units. Imp! We need imp! He's not clicking imp. Good though by Pig to also harass from the other side. Imp! Oh no, he killed more vills. Maybe he thinks he's up? Did he think he clicked already? He may think that he has clicked. Oh, this is losing a lot of valuable time. Okay, now he realized. Yeah, I haven't paid attention to the score, so I don't know if blue is up yet. He obviously had an initial equal lead, but he made food units the whole time. A lot of skirms, a couple of elephants. There's a big chance he's not up faster. Where can I learn all the macros you're using? You shouldn't use macros, it's not allowed. Okay, so I would imagine Pig has somewhere learned the composition you play here. Still no handcart. Handcart is like the key upgrade. Well, I'm not sure if I like that castle spot. There's a hill, nasty hill right in front that he could be punished. Yeah, mods is a bit different. Oh, hotkeys. Macros is very different from hotkeys. Hotkeys are just hotkeys, shortcuts. Macros are essentially, in quotes, cheats that execute multiple actions with lesser clicks. It's not permitted in Age of Empires. Yeah, I think Pig's biggest issue right now will be to land on the right composition. Which probably is Fire Lancer, Skirmisher. Oh, that's a great find. Should Pig have 1 TC all in? No, you didn't need to 1 TC. He just needed to do a forward Sea Workshop faster. Otherwise, he has so much army. He had such a big army hitting Castle Age. That was just, he was not taking advantage of that army, right? A lot of small right decisions, alright. He knows Bracer is the most important, so he cancels the armor before, getting Bracer first. Chemistry immediately as well. Like, Pig is still making a lot of good, correct, intuitive decisions here at the same time. Viper still active or only coaching because of wrist? I'm still active. Yeah, blue is going straight for the skirms. I like Fire Lancer should be a very good unit in this composition that the other guy is going for. Once he gets all the upgrades. But Pig hopefully will also switch into skirms himself. Fire Lancer Skirm should be the best comp currently. Also the easiest one to make. This is what I mean, that castle. So I said immediately when he placed it, there is a hill ahead of him where he can get punished. I would have built that castle a little bit back on the hill of my gold. Like there. This hill would have been better. Because then there's no clear hill for blue to take. Where blue can treb him down. Well, Pig is landing on the right comp. He's making bomber cannons as well. Only issue for Pig right now is he's making a wood heavy comp. He only has 20 on wheels on wood. He needs to balance eco a bit. Also missing some upgrades for the Lancers. Yeah, Pig is not streaming, he's just sharing his POV. I don't know, from what I see, I still kind of like Pig's position. I know he also has a couple of relics. Just has to be careful with how he engages. I think we're still missing armor upgrades for the infantry, which is very important. Eco upgrades are looking good. Still making, it's not checking for the armor upgrades. The skirms will kill the fire lances without armor upgrades. Nice repair. Oh, blue is committing. Oh, blue is making a big mistake. He is committing. Big fight for Pig. Tide is turning. Tide is turning. No, don't make farms. We're not making food units. We don't need more farms. We need to have wood. I'm very confident those fire lances are not fully upgraded armor-wise, because they seem so fragile. Great move again here. Is pulling the Arbalest behind the skirms. Let's be careful with the bomber cannons. Okay. There's a little bit of a micro fight now. Got that ostrich. Tell him on discard now. No. I want to let him finish the game himself. Yeah, you see him buying wood, right? A lot of idols. He's using the same interface I'm using with the red highlighted idols. Seedaneers is a great upgrade. That's gonna be a good fix for the wood eco. But yeah, he needs to secure the hills here. Like a hill up there would be amazing. A castle, sorry, where the trebs of blue are. Blue is snowballing. Pig's army is lacking. Like, look at this eco. He has so much food. He's not making food units. And he doesn't have the armor upgrade, I think. The correct, like if Pig just went full spam on Fire Lancers, fully upgraded, of course, and Elite Skirms, he snowballs this army easily. Easier said than done, of course. Look at the food amount. It's just a bit of a mismanagement of eco balance. Still winnable. It looks bad, but it's definitely winnable. No, don't build it there. No. There's 3 traps. There's 3 traps. Don't build the castle. There's 3 traps. I think he feels that if he loses this position, the game is over anyway. Did he get the delete? Yeah, he feels like if he loses this position, the game is over. Therefore, he feels like really... A couple of things there. He's lacking production buildings. And there's a lot of small things here. You can see he's a little bit resigned in the way he uses the units and everything now. Look at the armor upgrades there. Oof. Has he only +1? No, I think he has +2. He's missing the last armor. If he has the last armor there, he wins every fight here. Like, he can still win this game if he just does the armor upgrade. Ah, forging. Look, now he's finally getting some numbers. And he's like winning the fight without the armor upgrade. Like, scores only like this because blue has killed Pig's castles. This is definitely winnable. Sell 2,000 food and do armor upgrade, and the game is winnable. Blue even did elite battle elephant now, which also in theory shouldn't be great in these compositions they're playing. Need more barracks here though. Let's kill the trap first, maybe? Like, we need like 7 more barracks here. Well, 5 is a start. 6? Okay. The middle hill is important as well because there's so much gold here. Stables too. Imagine this for light cap. Like, light cap fire lancer would be a sick comp right now. He might have to make Halb as well because he doesn't have gold to make fire lances forever. And he's still missing that armor upgrade. That blue castle is a very good one. No, he cannot afford elephants. I can't imagine that's what he's thinking. I need armor. He's doing the attack upgrades. Oh. Like, his #1 priority on upgrades in this game, in Imp, should have been Bracer, followed by the armor upgrades for the Fire Lancers. That was his priority in upgrades. For some reason, he seems to prioritize the infantry armor last. What do you think of the player building placement, like the spacing in between? I love it. That's how I do it. Yeah, now the game is tough. Score is relatively close still. Population is very healthy still for Pig. Like, it's definitely winnable still. But Blue has all the map control and all the extra golds. But if Pig can start raiding now using his multitasking, I think his multitasking is better, based on what I've seen from Blue. I think Blue just has more knowledge in general how to play the game. So still definitely room for outplaying. But that infantry armor upgrade is I'm gonna dream about that tonight. Maybe overmaking a bit of villagers as well. Now we can make farms, because now we're making light cav. Yeah, very tough position. Those castles are very hard to overcome at this point. Yeah, Blue targeted the castle with his elephants for some reason. It was a bit strange. I mean, it's a good castle in general. But it felt like he saw one village in a lumber camp and he like, oh, I need to drop a castle here. This is what I think as a new player, it's easy to get overwhelmed. There's a lot of things going on, you don't really know exactly what you're supposed to do. The raids are doing good. Need the armor for infantry, man. Well, now we need armor for cavalry as well. But yeah, Blue's doing a good job. Blue knows his weakness in this game is getting raided. So he's doing the right thing, dropping castles everywhere. But Pig would also need to remake archery ranges in his base. It's a little bit too far away. Like, he's about to lose his whole farming eco. He needs more reinforcements in his main area. I think it's because Pig is a Zerg player and they prioritize attack upgrade over armor, unlike a Protoss player, more damage. I don't think that's the reason he's doing it. I think he's probably just not thinking that... My opinion would be that he just thinks it's not important or that it doesn't matter. But this one I think Blue is just too well set up against raids. That it will be very hard for Pig to win this game. Because he cannot stop this main push. He also hasn't teched into Halberdiers, right? We're watching his... This is Pig's POV, yes. Now he feels a little bit like lost. And this is GG territory. Maybe he can send me the replay and I can go over it and show him a couple of things. Viper's progress to psychic gameplay with no mouse. Connects with a new laser vision. Yeah, that's to heal my wrist. I figured laser and psychic powers was my next step. I like the fighting spirit though, he's still trying. It's just like infantry it's so hard for him to get up to 200 population with the right composition now. And to afford the upgrades he needs. He still doesn't have the last armor, by the way, for infantry. Oh, he had a proper wood game the other day? Maybe that's... He's thinking, okay, if I survive... At least the lag got a lot better as the game went on. I mean, it's still a little bit choppy here and there, but it's completely fine watching. Spent like 15 minutes last night getting cavalry to death, yeah. GG. GG.
GG's. Ooh, all right. I was like, I think fire lancers beat battle elephants. I think I should have built monks, right? Even just like 4 monks, constantly converting elephants would have been good, yeah.
I think your fire lances was completely fine. But
oh yeah,
for some reason you never wanted to get the last infantry upgrade. Which is the
I
only
was
reason.
missing that. Yeah, I found that just at the end and I was like, how is this not done? I thought I had it.
If you had that, his skirms don't kill you. Like that, your fire lancers alone would have snowballed the fight in the center with the last armor upgrade.
Ah, okay.
Like if he sticks on this comp,
that makes a lot of sense.
You could have made only fire lancers. You didn't have to make a single other unit if he plays only elephant skirm. Fire lancers alone will kill that. Yeah.
Okay, it's good to know. I know fire lancers are pretty overpowered, but I was like, oh, maybe I am overthinking them being good enough against elephants. But no, I guess, I mean, they still get like, I think they get the same bonus damage they do against horses. Because I hovered over it during the game. I don't know if you noticed, I was like, are these doing enough damage here? And I was like, it does get the plus 15 with the elite. But yeah, I guess the skirms were doing like 3 damage rather than 1 a shot or something like that.
Well, they had 8. Like for a long time, you didn't have the... you only have 3 pierce armor, I believe. So they are doing 5 damage instead of 3 damage. Or, yeah, I think that's...
Holy crap.
Yeah, so you're taking a lot more damage than you should. Like elephants, an elephant will kill a fire lancer, right? But it's about what's the cost of the unit. The elephant is way more expensive, and there's a lot more to come online. And the fire lancer is like a wood and gold unit, which is super easy to produce in general. Is there a way you can send me the replay quickly?
Yeah, I was thinking that would be way faster. Yeah. Let's do that.
I'll quickly go to the bathroom, and then we can watch your game quickly.
Cheers, man.
All right, be back.
No worries.
1 minute, guys. I'm back, chat. I'm just gonna quickly grab the game and then can check it out. Where is it? I'm back. I'm just quickly grabbing the game.
No worries.
There's a couple of things there to discuss in that game because I mean, like, I think a lot of the things you do are intuitively correct and like it feels like you have a fairly good understanding and rather realization of what's going on in your game. But there are a couple of decision-making things that I think you could not necessarily improve is not the right word, but like to give you options to consider, rather.
Yeah. Should I watch on stream or share screen?
I think I will share. I think that's easier, so we can talk live.
Awesome.
Okay. Do you see?
Sorry, by the way, for it's like, yeah, I'll just play a quick game, and then you got like a game that long. I'm like, thank you for watching that whole thing, man.
No worries. I had training earlier, and then my eyes got pretty tired. So for me, it's good to just chill and watch anyway. So it's good for me.
Yeah.
Are you able to see my screen, sir?
Looks good.
All right. Build looked fine. So you actually have a pretty solid map. You did wall it correctly. I only thought since you were facing scouts, your walls came a little bit late. Like the top here, it's such an easy plug, right?
Yeah.
Just a couple of palisades.
And then I could have forced him to run through the TC and then done like little quick walls to furrow him underneath the funnel him underneath the TC. Lose a scout every time he runs in, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Like you plug this gap, you plug this, and just here, and then it's like you have your military on the front, and you are in theory completely safe against scouts.
The moment I see his feudal timing, I know he's scouts, right? Or it could be an archer build, I guess, as well, right? Like a fast archers.
So this could be men at arms, could be archers mostly. It can also be scouts. Like 19 pop is the meta timing for men at arms. Like you went one villager late. I'm not sure if that's like you always go 20 pop, or if they'll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little bit more forgiving for me.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's fair. The danger with that is obviously if you're active with your scout, if he hits the timing correctly, he hits feudal age faster than you, and what happened happened in this game, right? He's faster, he finds your scout, and that's already a big advantage for him.
So I've got to be really wary. I think I shouldn't really be at his base at this time from about like 8:45 onwards.
Yeah,
I should just not be in vision of him with my scout.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's the issue though, is like you want to collect information at the same time. Where can you make arms? Because you're doing a build that not necessarily depends, but you want to accomplish early initiative, early pressure. And if you're not able to be in his base to see what's going on, you also get less vision and knowledge of what you need to do with your men arms. So if you're down for it, I would recommend you try to do the 19 population up. Even though it is less forgiving, Vietnamese is a forgiving civ, economically speaking. I would encourage you to try and do the one pop faster.
Does it make it quite a bit harder to get the fast archers afterwards? Because that's the part which is so tricky, is I'm trying to hit with the archers pretty quickly. I didn't do it very fast this game, but yeah.
No, it's, I mean, on paper, everything should be even faster, right? Everything should come one population faster. With Vietnamese, you can afford it. I mean, right now you hit feudal age and you have exactly the amount of wood you need for a range. But you can also just like one extra ville, take a strategy for a little bit, and you can afford a range in a house, and you should be able to afford everything with just 8 vills on wood with Vietnamese.
Awesome.
In some cases, you might want to delay horse color a bit, which you did in this game as well. But there will be cases as well where
I delayed it a bit longer than I meant to. I meant to get it after like a few farms, but I forgot about it until there was like 15 farms up.
I like this move though. You move away so you don't show him your men arms, which was good. But again,
I was wondering. I was like full thinking. I was like, is this correct? I was like, because I was gonna lure him to the men at arms and try to save my scout, and then I was like, surely that's dumb to give away what I'm doing, right?
The absolute correct thing would have been to just fight back, because then you're at least taking.
Because we're gonna lose it anyway.
Yeah, you lose it anyway, so you take 20 HP from him on the way out, right? The issue you have right now is you don't have any information. I mean, you know where the things are. You can assume that his woodland is there, but you don't know what military is going for. You have like no follow-up. You don't know if this is walled. There's a couple of things there where having a scout alive would be massive, right? So, hence also the 19 population timing would most likely keep your scout safe the whole time. I mean, this unit armors don't...
I forgot to leave them on stand ground. Normally stand ground for men-at-arms, right?
Obviously, because you want to be able to... You want to, in theory, watch them the whole time, right? So stand ground, make sure they don't run into the town center. Which you have a bit of an incident later, but... I mean, range is still good here. The time here, again, this is where you're like, okay, you see he has 3 scouts. You know they're at home. So this is where it makes sense for you to just, okay, I'm just going to take 1 villager. I have 150 wood anyway. Let me just place a house there, palisade here, you know. We talked about it already, just to make sure that once the pressure is gone, his scouts just don't have an easy way in to do damage to you. That's obviously like, you already know this is very small, tiny things.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, it might be a bit hard to afford while going spearman and stuff, but I mean it's such a small wall on the top, plus the hole below the gold. If I plug those two, and then just he has
Army
to
in
run
the
through the
front.
middle,
Yeah.
and he's got to kind of run past a spearman. Yeah.
Obviously, this was not ideal, but let's be real. These main arms are not getting any more value the rest of the game anyway, so it's not the end of the world. You already know his composition at this point. You know he's going scouts and skirms. You are playing purely into a counter unit right now, which is fine as long as you're safe at home, which you're building up to be. But what I would suggest to you, this is one of the where you can make a small alteration to your approach, is drop a stable, maybe like a hidden one here, or even just here. Because if you have one scout on a map, and he only has skirms, he can never move out on the map. It essentially gives you complete map control, just having one scout. And having a stable is never a bad thing either way. You might want to make a knight at some point and in the future. So.
And is that just because you can counterattack whenever he moves out?
No, it's just like because now you lost your man at arms, and he has like his army kills your army easily right now on paper. So, which is why the logic is that if you're playing against counter units, you want to make sure first of all that you're walled at home, so that you cannot be killed. Like if he's here with his army right now, you're dead pretty much. Your gold is taken off, and you can keep pushing into your wood, your berries. But if you're walled, his counter units don't, in this case the skirms, they don't really kill walls fast or anything, so you're not in that much of a danger as long as you're fully walled. However, you're going to kill this scout soon, but like he is able to be in mid-feudal age. I mean, you can just keep going. Mid-feudal age, he's out on your walls with only like 5 skirms. If you have one scout, you're the one with the full map control on the way to castle age instead. And that's so much more comfortable than to be the one sitting behind the walls and being like, okay, what's coming? You don't know what's coming, right?
And would you just build one scout unless you see him come across?
That's where you have to kind of just adapt on the spot. You could make more scouts if you want to try and kill his skirms and do counter pressure. A lot of people also play archers into scouts, because when you make archers, most likely you make skirms. Therefore, you play archers into scouts. It's less common though with arms opening initially. It's a bit harder to afford. But he's playing a super passive style here. You kind of have the information because you have seen his skirms at home. And you know as well that now you killed his scouts. Villager count is a little bit brutal, but that's mostly because of your idle time, because you have gotten housed
the idle
a
time
lot.
is really bad this game. Yeah.
Because I have a very severe problem as well with being housed, so it's a common thing. I respect this a lot, but
this is pretty bad though. 246 before castle age is kind of crazy, especially since there's no pressure on me in this game. That's like self-inflicted, you know.
Yeah. I mean, at least you have wheelbarrows, so that you're equalizing the economy disadvantage a little bit. But yeah, you're pretty far behind here. And this is what I mean. Like, if you have one scout on the map, these 6 skirms cannot be here. They have to be at home, and you could potentially be out on the map. Another danger with the fact that he is the one with the map presence is like you have no vision, right? You don't know, okay, is there a seed workshop going to come up here once you hit castle age? And you made a very ballsy move, in my opinion, which is like deleting these walls and going out here. If he upgrades Elite Skirmisher right now, he can just run in and kind of kill you. So it's like, this is a very dangerous move. Obviously, you didn't get that punished here, and you had the numbers still, so you were kind of fine. What I would have liked to see from you here is you have the aggressive army, let's say that. He is playing the counter units, which means he's most likely taking a little bit of an economic approach. And since you have the, let's say, damage dealing units, you would love to do a forward seed workshop here. You will get the information soon, I'll show you, right? Right now you're just doing upgrades as you would normally. You see the skirms, you jump on them, great, you kill them, and you see a town center, okay. You immediately now should know or realize, okay, he has taken an economic approach. Which is why your reaction is also fine. You're, okay, I'm just going to harass with my crossbows, and I'm adding town centers myself. Which is kind of what you're doing upon seeing his town center. I would have loved to see one TC is fine, but a villager already running across the map here. Often, especially against skirms, you would love to combine mangonels with your crossbows in order to apply the pressure. Such nice hills as well here to push from in front of his base. So many possibilities to do damage. Like you're so far.
Yeah,
Mhm.
what do you think in general?
Uh-huh.
If you've just seen skirms in feudal,
Mhm.
and you just say, you know what, I'm just gonna like with my initial crossbow timing move a villager out
Mhm.
and just go for the forward workshop before ballistics, before
Yeah.
anything else. I mean, against skirms, ballistics isn't important. I always need mangoes if they push me anyway. I would
Mhm.
always prioritize that over ballistics. I'd usually even prioritize TCs if I'm just defensive,
Mhm.
and then get the mangoes at the last second. But yeah, I've been kind of wondering. Sometimes I just feel like it, so I just do it. I'm like, okay, let's just go immediate forward siege workshop, build up to like maybe 5 mangoes, and just start like hitting a TC, build some forward outposts for vision, and just try to win the kind of mango crossbow war and put on a lot
Mhm.
of pressure. Um, is there ever is that generally considered, you know, decent at high level? Is it a bit of a gamble? Is it sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad? Is there any information about why you do it other than them being on skirms? Do you want to verify the TCs first, like here, like you said?
I mean, obviously, confirming is always very helpful. I don't think you can ever go wrong adding mangonels forward with your crossbow army. Like that's never going to be a bad thing for you, because at worst you force a defensive seed workshop from him. Well, obviously the worst thing is you just die to whatever, but like he has to react to you doing a seed workshop forward with the crossbow army. Especially when you've seen only skirms. You know he has a defensive tool, which is not necessarily a tool that can come forward. Like skirms don't kill villagers very easily. So
Yeah.
most likely he's doing a defensive approach. And if you mix mangonels with your crossbows, it's so much harder for him, in theory, to defend that. Because his mangonels kill your mangonels kill his skirms, but your crossbows can also kill his mangonel relatively easily with some good micro. So he's kind of in a bit of a pickle where his micro has to be perfect and he has to avoid taking any bad fights because otherwise it can snowball. I think for your playstyle, what you're going for, I think I would encourage you to always try and send a villager forward and do a seed workshop. Vietnamese
Yeah.
is such a good economic civ that you can often afford to do everything at once. So instead of this third TC, just the second TC and the seed workshop, and you can apply so much pressure with this army. I mean, we can keep fast forwarding here, and you'll see you're doing a seed workshop at home. I'm not sure what the logic was behind that.
I just thought he might push me in because I was only on crossbows. I figured I might
Right.
need some mangoes to defend. Yeah.
That's just knowledge / experience, right? Me playing this game would realize he's just only playing purely defensive skirms right now. So obviously, I would have
Yeah,
probably already
because
had.
I've seen multiple TCs.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, maybe 8 minutes from now he pushes, but not for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like it just wouldn't make sense.
His game plan here is to build up economy and then push out, essentially. I mean, he's 22 vills ahead right now. This game should be completely over in his favor, but you actually have a really good winning chance as the game goes on. I think as well with the crossbow arm initially here, always just sneak one crossbow to the other side. You do it a little bit later where you harass on multiple spots, right? But just one crossbow here on stand ground. Even if it dies, doesn't matter. You force a reaction while you're harassing at the same time here. It's the same
Okay,
like a StarCraft. You do a Ling run by, circling run by while you're fighting somewhere else, right?
Yeah. I mean, especially as the game gets bigger, right?
Yeah.
Attention is always starved. So anytime you can force your opponent to look somewhere, it's usually going to give you a net gain.
Exactly. And it's like, I'm going to jump back to when I think the Magnus should have been forward with you. Like now your Magnus are coming forward. We're approaching 30 minutes game time. And you get some really big hits here. Now imagine you could have gotten this. Okay, let's see. When did I think you should have had? I think your seed workshop should be building right now, which is 2350. Instead, we only come with siege at 6 minutes later, or 5 minutes later, essentially. So I think with your playstyle as well, you want to be aggressive, and I think you like it. So I definitely recommend you to try and mix in more offensive mangonels, or seed workshops rather.
Yeah, I think especially if I feel I'm behind in a game, I think that makes even more sense to be aggressive, right?
Even if you're not, obviously if you're behind, you want to make sure you can try and do some damage. But I think even if you're ahead, right? Mangonels is often a way, like, he might feel like he's behind, so he goes a bit extra greedy, which means that if you suddenly apply that extra mangonel pressure, it's like so hard for him to then make the correct adjustments. Like, essentially, you cannot go wrong with mangonels more often than not in your situation, because you have such a big army that can defend the mangonels, which means that if he tries to add 2-3 knights to snipe them, you still have more than enough army to kill those knights. And you have good micro with the crossbows, a good target fire. He did a good job microing here at the same time, right? But I feel like that would suit your playstyle a lot as well.
Yeah, no, 100%. I've been thinking about doing that more and trying it a little bit, but I like that idea because you can do it and get a second TC.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
it just feels like at this level, the moment I'm on the receiving end, even if I've gone 3 TC, the amount I'm idling and just like losing damage and getting housed and just like having those mangoes on the front door, it feels like it does so much
yeah.
mental damage as well at the level I'm at, where when you're stuck defending it, you're like, oh my God, this is so hard to deal with.
Yeah.
The map suddenly is like grayed out as well. There's stuff on your door and you don't know if this is one of the guys who's going to drop a castle any moment or if he's booming behind it. You're kind of just stuck in the dark and just trying to hang on.
Yep. I think as well in your case is like, I think mechanically speaking, you're at a higher level than your elo. Like you're just missing the knowledge. Well, the players you're facing probably are at their elo. A lot of reason why is because of their knowledge. They know how to play the game. They know what units to make, what to do. Well, they won't be as mechanically strong as you are. So I think this playstyle, even then more so, is advantageous in your favor. I
Yeah,
mean,
100%.
You're doing it intuitively anyway, right? Being aggressive, harassing multiple spots, taking microfights. So you're doing it as well. It's just like you can force this even faster, make it even harder for your opponent to play.
You know, it's really awesome seeing this game back because I remember thinking like, oh, I killed a ton of vills there. Surely I'm like way ahead, but you know, the context now of like, oh God, I was down like 25 vills, 30 vills going into that push. So I didn't even equalize.
Yeah, and we see you're floating a lot of resources, right? Which is what I mean as well. Like, don't be scared to just throw a ton of resources into aggressive tools because you at this level still end up floating anyway. So it rather just make and spend and throw away than not spend because it's just always better no matter what.
Yeah.
Even
I imagine. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, like, I should already be in the mindset in Vietnamese Mirror of it's going to be a skirm war no matter what, right? And like, I should have already been thinking about switching into that at some point, right?
Yeah, I mean, yes, skirms are a very important tool, but the thing with Vietnamese is you have a lot of options, right? Fire Lancers, Halbs, Light Cav, you can go Battle Elephants, Rattan Archers, Arbalest, Cav Archer, Skirm. But the most efficient composition is usually Fire Lancer Skirm. So when I saw you build up in Imp later, I was like, oh, damn, you're actually going exactly for the right composition here. But yeah, as we know, we're missing a couple of upgrades. We can look at in a bit. But oh yeah, I want to see, like you forgot, I'm not sure, do you have a hotkey for clicking Imperial Age? Because you had the resource, but it took a long time before you actually clicked.
I just got really distracted. I think. Yeah, it's because I can just select. I mean, normally I go to a specific TC to make sure I don't make it on the front.
Right.
In this game, it doesn't matter. I should have just. I mean, I also want to make sure it's not behind the villager queue.
Yeah.
So I'll normally jump to one of my TCs and then I'll clear the vill queue and then press Z for it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Because I used to just click the button and sometimes it would be like 3 minutes late because there's 6 vills queued on that town center and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. But I think the situation we're in right now, you see the villager count, we're equalized. This is because you have been aggressive, because you have been microing, because you have been manganelling. You have caught up macro-wise because you have forced your opponent to deal with your micro and aggression, right? Hence, I think style-wise as well, you should just try to do that more. I didn't like your first castle. I mean, I'm not sure. Do you look at the map or you're intuitively placing it on the hill?
I should look at it a bit more. I kind of just throw it on a hill, either outside, like trying to secure gold, usually. So I was just thinking, oh, I'll just protect this next gold here. But I guess looking at it, I'm pretty bad at telling different elevation levels.
Right.
So that hill I put it on, is that only 1 level? Whereas these other hills are like 2 elevation levels, right?
Yeah.
Like
this is smaller than this, for example, right? Than this. But,
yeah.
I mean, you don't get more bonus damage depending on how high you are. As long as you're higher than the other, it doesn't matter, right? But the main reason with this castle being, in this case, bad is we knew initially he had an equal lead. Most likely he's going to hit Castle Age faster than us, or Imperial Age, sorry. But there's a hill here that he can then use to siege your castle there. So in your case, it would have been way better to have the castle here, for example, because then he doesn't have a natural hill.
Yeah, because the other 2 castles he's basically in range of my castle if he goes on top of them. Okay, that makes sense.
Because you just gave him like a perfect hill advantage to shoot your castle, essentially. Another good spot would have been up here, because then it's hard for him to find higher elevation to get hill advantage. So those are things to keep in mind as well, especially if you think you're later to Imperial Age. If you're faster to Imperial Age, you want to like get your castle here, right? Because then you are the one.
You know, I actually thought I was faster. I was going to go forward, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to be a little more conservative. And
Right.
I don't know why. I just had a feeling, and then when I saw him hit imp, I was like, oh god, I've misjudged this game entirely.
Yeah, because you were running forward with these. And I think you placed it even before. You know, I mean, it's just natural. Like, it feels natural to put it there. I get it, right? It's just the small things.
Yeah.
I loved what you did. I saw barracks and I saw range. I was like, damn, he's going to go for the perfect comp, right? Handcart was a little bit late, given that you're Vietnamese. Since you save the wood and you research faster, you can even do it on one TC.
I should probably just click it.
Yeah.
Like once I'm on 20 farms in Castle Age, right?
Yeah.
Like
You're floating resources often anyway, so just even idle TC to get it when you have like 50, 60 bills, it's always worth it.
yeah.
See how fast your castle goes down. It's
Yeah,
just
it gets wrecked.
yeah. Yeah, the main thing, like you were switching exactly to the right units. You were doing all the right things early imp, except you're doing the +2 armor. What do we have with after that? We have 3 pierce armor. His skirms have 8 damage, so they do obviously 5 damage a hit. If you get the last armor upgrade, you do 2 less damage, which is like 40%, which is a lot.
That's massive.
Yeah. And see here, already like you were so far behind this game, but now you're in a completely winnable position. You're making the better composition on paper, and you have kind of stabilized the situation. You have more military. Him having 20 vills more isn't necessarily that big of a problem right now, because you will get to 200 population with a bigger army. And when you're making these cost-efficient units, that might even be more important than having like 20 extra vills. However, another thing is that you lacked a little bit of production buildings. You were stuck on 4 barracks and 3 ranges for a little bit too long. If you have another like 3 barracks here a bit earlier,
especially since I'm building fire lancers, I think I should actually just pull a few farmers off. Like just grab 10 guys and chuck them on wood.
These guys could have easily gone and just done the lumber camp, right?
Yeah.
Because you're floating a lot of wood as the game goes on as well. Food, sorry.
I had so many guys on gold, which I obviously because I want to build double bombard cannon. And I want to build fire lancers, and I was building arbs. So it made sense when I put on the gold, but at this point, at some point, I'm like, okay, bombard's on it. I need more fire lancers, and I definitely needed more production. The amount of wood I need when I'm going to imp is something I often misjudge, like because just the amount of production that I'm suddenly exploding into is huge. I need like a ton. I need to like I think basically not dip below 30 on wood, even when I'm like transferring guys around.
Yeah, I mean it is situational depending on what composition you're going for, right? But it's not bad to have a healthy farm count or food count hitting imp, right? Because you have a lot of upgrades you want to do. But you were transitioning into a double wood gold composition, or like, both your units cost wood, or all 3 if you include bomber cannons. And only a food unit you were making was skirmisher. So you can get away with like 25 to 30 vills on food once you have done a couple of upgrades.
Yeah.
And you just have to realize, okay, I'm shifting into heavy wood comp, heavy gold comp. I need a lot of wood, a lot of gold. And that is the easiest composition to make, because you don't have to refarm or produce farms or like spend a ton of wood into new farms, right? So it's so easy to spam once you get the eco setup right. So if you got a little bit more production as well, like even here, I'm like, okay, you're probably dead. Which is true, you're probably dead. But you're actually starting to win fights now. And that's because you're getting fire lances on the field. Oh, this was a yikes. Did you actually delete the castle in time?
I did delete it.
Oh, nice.
But I should never have started it to begin with.
I was watching this and I'm like, there's 3 traps. And you're like, yeah, I'm just going to build a new castle right where I lost it. Very brave.
Yes. Bravery and stupidity are often adjacent.
Yes. I think as well in this case, I wouldn't even build this castle, because you're already you're being snowballed. You don't have a stable situation or a stable, like if you want to build a castle now where you feel desperate, here is a nice one. Maybe just a safety in your base, right? To have a castle that gives you a little bit of safety and also an option to build trebuchets as the game goes on. If you just, in quotes, panic drop castles nearby his push, they might get taken out next and eventually you're out of stone completely. So that's also something to keep in mind. But yeah, you're going to see now, you're going to start winning the fights. Now he has overboomed a little bit, so he doesn't have the biggest army. But you're missing the you don't have any attack upgrades for the fire lancers, and you're missing the last armor.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
And-
really bad.
and you're still winning the fight. That's my point. And now imagine you have the armor upgrade and some attack upgrades.
Yeah.
You snowball
game
this
changer.
and you take back the middle, which is how much gold do we have here? We have 3,500 gold. You can drop a castle on this hill, and suddenly you're the one with the complete control of the game. And that's how quick it can switch as well.
So I guess thinking of theory, if I
Mm-hmm.
am, let's say I end up, I've got like 40 fire lances, I've won a fight, I've got some skirms, I've got a
Mm-hmm.
bombard cannon on too. What's my opponent's best counter to fire lances? It's like Chickenu or Arbs, right?
Well, Chukano you cannot make because he's Vietnamese.
Oh right, we're not. Sorry, I've been playing
Yeah.
Chinese a bunch as well, so I'm in the mindset of this being a Chinese mirror.
Right. I mean, if you view it at the fact, like, let's say the counter unit is a range unit. So it could be a Rattan Archer, could be Arbalest, could be Cav Archers. However,
Yeah.
that is completely fine for you because you have your Imperial Skirms as part of your
I'm already on
composition.
skirms.
Exactly.
Yeah, so fire lances are always going to be solid because of that. Okay.
The go-to composition in Vietnamese Imp will be Fire Lances and Skirms. In theory, that's the
Yeah.
only units you need. And you would like to sprinkle in Light Cav to raid as the game goes on as well. But this
Yeah,
is your go-to comp.
I've noticed that's a luxury though.
Yeah.
The light cav, it's quite expensive to get going and it's nice, but like I often get stuck in this mindset where I used to like win games with like Hussar spam 5 years
Right.
ago when I played a bunch with
Yeah,
like
yeah.
80 farms, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think I need like an extra 15 farms and like 3 stables, and that's enough to like get a few decent raids going and just make sure my opponent has like defensive castles and TCs everywhere. Otherwise they get punished really bad.
Yeah. In fairness, Blue did a good job placing castles on exposed areas. Like he's going to build one here as well. So Blue did a good job setting up against raids. As he probably realized the only way for him to lose this game was raids at that point. Oh man, imagine if you had the upgrades. But yeah, you are right. Raids.
This is promising though, because I felt like even though I knew my macro wasn't great, I felt like I confidently did a lot of things in
Yeah.
a situation where normally I'd be a bit more overwhelmed.
Yep.
So this is like a step up in that regard. It's also, I was like, I'm pretty sure these are the right units to be building now. And then when it didn't work, there was that little bit of like, oh no, where if I wasn't getting coached by you, I'd go away and be like, oh man, fire lancers don't beat elephants. Like,
Right.
I needed to go monks. I need to do this. I might not have even realized that final armor upgrade wasn't there. So this is awesome.
Yeah. No, like I said earlier as well, I felt like in general, not only in Imperial Age here, making the right units, but intuitively in the game as well. I think you made a lot of correct decisions in terms of like shifting economy. Like on the way to Castage as well, you had a lot of farmers. You took off Vils and put them on wood, or was it gold? Like that was also like a small thing that a lot of people don't. They like, okay, I have my farmers. I'm not going to touch them. They are farmers, right?
Yeah.
Small things like that also can be very important. But yeah, Blue does
Yeah,
a
when
good job.
early castle, like once I click to castle, I very commonly pull a bunch of guys off food because I'm usually going archers, like 2 range archers. So, and then I try to transfer back on once my TCs are up.
Yeah, and that's a thing you can also delay even further if you're doing magnetic pressure at the same time. Right,
Yeah.
you can delay that. And then that also, not only does it make it hard for him to play against your aggression, I think it makes it a little bit easier for you to play too. Which, obviously not in terms of aggression and micro, but your macro might be a little bit easier to handle because you're more focused on the aggression.
100%. Yeah, no. If I'm pushing with 1 or 2 TCs, it's a bit more chill.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
You are
No,
cor-
this is great. I think the main issues early were idle TC time. I do have to be a little cautious if they're up earlier than me to quickly try and hide my scout, make sure they can't see it. Hiding my men-at-arms is correct. Don't try to save the scout, but use the scout to kill his scout. Stand ground on the men-at-arms. Try to micro them a little bit better. Don't run into the TC. Was I correct, actually, to pull back with them early on when he had... I saw he was keeping his scouts at home, and I figured he was going to build like 5 scouts and jump on me.
Right.
So I pulled back, joined up with the spearman, and then went back in. Is that correct?
That's one of the intuitive moves I mentioned that were like, yeah, that's actually the correct thing to do. Like 3 against 3, you're fine fighting. But once he gets the 4th spear, like 4 scout, often they mix in 1 spearman as well, which by the way have +1 bonus damage against infantry. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
once you mix in 1 spear yourself, his scouts cannot engage anymore unless they want to take a really bad trade. Like he might be forced to clean you up, but at least you get a really good trade in that case. So yeah, absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Mix in 1 spear when you don't find initial damage. Like there are cases where you come here with your men-at-arms, you're like, okay, I'm just going to commit. I'll sacrifice them to kill 2 vills and 1 scout, and it's over. But yeah, in this case where he walls off here and you're kind of just dancing here, absolutely correct move to bring a spear forward and stay away. Now there can a few things can be said about what you do with them afterwards, but let's not focus on that.
Yeah. If I am just attacking a building because I have to go macro for a bit and I want them to still be annoying, I'm always going to target basically a bigger building first, like a mill or a mining camp, then a house, and then a palisade last of all. Unless I think, other than making him repair the palisades quickly. Does that make sense? Like, and if I attack palisades, I try to just change targets every now and then, just to make sure he has to like fiddle with his workers more. Is there any other priority in terms of like just trying to idle your opponent's workers when there's not a clear opening and you're just trying to be annoying without really committing too much?
So the key thing to keep in mind there is like you're staying here in the house, which is completely fine. Like you would like to threaten breaking a palisade to get in on his economy where he's vulnerable, right? However, if you know he has a range, which you don't, by the way, if you know that he has range units that he can put behind, then you're obviously not going to find value here except maybe one repairing villager. So in this case, your case, while you're waiting for, or not waiting, while you're here, I like that you take a house. Probably you'd rather want to take this house because this is further away from a potential villager repair and the town center. In this case, he can always just send a villager repair and you cannot kill the vill because you're too close to the town center.
Do houses have the same armor as like barracks and stable and stuff?
Pretty much.
So is it maybe arguably more worthwhile to actually attack one of those bigger production buildings since they also cost more to repair? Or is it just like because it's so big, you're so unlikely to ever kill it? You're probably investing in something that's meaningless.
It has double the HP, right? So you need a lot more time to take it out. And then you're like, do we really think he's going to let me destroy his stable before he has any reinforcements to attack my
exactly
arms,
right.
So in this case, you just like try to take what you can, which in this case would be probably this house. And honestly, it's never bad for you in this case either to not like commit and look for damage. You could take the house. Once you see like 1 or 2 skirms, you just run home and group up with your archers. And then they're a part of your main composition. Because the way obviously...
Yeah, I often like leave them in the corner and then try to like counterattack if I see them coming to me.
That's an option as well.
Yeah. Okay.
I think... What's the armor? Unused armor 4. I have no idea what that means. Pierce 8, melee -1. These have melee 1, so houses have less armor. They have less armor.
You take 2 more damage per hit.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you definitely want to take out houses first. Mills as well have the same.
And in feudal, a palisade is like...
They have 2 melee armor, but they only at 250 HP, right? So they go down really fast still.
Yeah, they still die quick. Okay.
You can always, if you feel like you have if your opponent is being very greedy, and you feel like there's a lot of exposed buildings and you have the army advantage, arson is not a bad investment. It's 100 resources, but you get 2 extra damage against buildings. So if you feel like you can really force the issue and break through to kill him, arson is something you should consider as well.
Heck yeah. Awesome. Have you seen the guys infantry spamming in the tournament, by the way?
I know Loco is spamming. I'm not sure if I shouldn't be like talking about other people, but I mean he's streaming it anyway.
No, I mean everyone's streaming it. Wagga as well. Like I know Hero was putting out videos on it because he climbed like 400 elo just Armenian longsword spamming off like 2 barracks.
Right. Yeah.
And it's really funny to watch because the poor 1500 and 1600 players who like have not played against like a Dota pro before, who's just microing in 4 places and like. The archers, like, they just never split them up, so they're just chasing him in circles. Like, and he just has them in 4 squads, just, like, going in and out constantly. It's really funny.
It's brutal, man. Oh, but longswords, I think at that elo, longswords is very hard to deal with as well. Because they melt buildings, and if they get on top of your vills, the vills just disappear. So,
Yeah, I figure, like, if I come up against that, I might even have to go, like, 2 range in feudal just to get a few more archers out. But most importantly, I've just got to do like a pretty tight wall. Don't do any walls that are too far away that are easy targets for them, so that I have a small area to cover with my archers, and then keep my archers together to get critical mass, but then split them once needed to cover both sides of my base, basically.
I'm going to
just go for Castle Age.
I'll show you quickly. You see my Age of Empires game, right?
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Well, I see it on stream anyway. So
okay. Oh, I have your stream open. Never mind. Because you always tend to wall to the edge of the map. I just want to show you quickly like what you can also do.
Okay.
So let me see. I want to do Arabia. Where are we at? Palisade. So I'm red here, right? Quite exposed base, a gold at least. What you can just do in this case is, even here, simple small wall like this. It's a lot less investment.
Yeah.
And then you just have like barracks archery range here. And you use your army mainly to defend your gold. You could even do a tower. But this makes your wooden common berries super safe. Like the intuitive way
Yeah.
is to wall to the edge of the map here, to the edge of the map there. But you always have this exposed anyway. But this is another way to like just secure your base quickly. Just these very short connect. Like you connect to one resource, connect to the
Yeah.
other. So just keep that in mind as well as a way of walling.
Yeah, I've been trying to get a little bit more used to just throwing little cuts here and there and
Mhm.
little mini
Cuts.
wall-offs whenever they are
Someone has-
available like that.
Have you been coached by Phosphor?
Yeah, I got the
Oh,
debuff.
the
Yeah,
cuts,
you've heard
the-
about the debuff, right?
That people can call it that. But he's the only one that started calling these types of walls cuts. He calls them cuts. So I knew immediately when you said cut, someone's got Phosphor.
It's nice. Yeah, I've done a lot of coaching with Survivalist, and then I did one day with Phosphorus. It was funny as well because he's like, "Do you want to be the hipster?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm the dumbass who's gonna be the hipster." So he taught me how to Bulgarian conic conic phosphor,
Oh, wow.
which led to some of the dumbest games I've ever played in my life, and a lot of losses to monks. But it was very fun. Everyone, the meme is everyone who got coaching from him has like
Debuff.
lost a ton of rating after. Which is no surprise. Like I was like, I'm happy to lose rating every
Yeah.
time I try a new build, basically. And his stuff is an art form. It takes a lot of refinement to figure out.
Yeah.
I do enjoy how popular it is because it wasn't last time I played the game, and the guys who copy him at 1600 are not good at doing it at all. So
Right,
it's a
right.
lot of easy wins with like 3 archers and a tower. So that's been kind of
Yeah.
fun. But
The issue is
I'm
that
curious if anyone actually does it in the tournament. I feel like no one is really going to be good enough to do a fast castle outside of arena.
good enough, I'm not sure, but like I can't imagine Spiff and Brit coming in and not doing like these types of Phosphor
Oh,
builds.
that's true.
Yeah, that's
And
like,
he's hidden all of his play,
yeah,
right?
exactly,
So
right? No one knows what he's going to bring to the table. But I mean, if you learn Phosphor, like it's a good tool to have up your sleeve, right? If you do it at high elo as well, like we had a tournament in December where I trained a lot that type of Phosphor builds. It was called King of the Desert. I lost the final to Hera 5-4, but I won one game with the Phosphor, and a second game I won because of the threat of Phosphor. Because I had a sieve where he thought I was gonna Phosphor, but then I just played normal, and it's those mind games. To have them up your sleeve can be really valuable.
yeah, I mean, even when Hera runs into him on ladder, it's like the amount of blind counter is insane.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, like there's Vils across the map. He's trying to lame him. He's got like everything is forward. I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh my lord, like this is the fear that this man inspires in everybody. It's really fun to watch.
Yeah, that's the thing. You take one bad engagement or you miscalculate one thing and it's over. It snowballs so fast. It's crazy. I mean, I like as well that
Heck yeah.
it's a strategy game. I would like a lot of strategies to be possible, but some of these have been a little bit too strong lately, and have gotten and probably will get even more addressed. So
Yeah.
we'll see how
There's
long.
a few units, right? Like
Yeah.
specifically unique units, mostly like Magia Hussar
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
whatnot. I heard the missionary got buffed a bunch. Is it good now?
It is pretty good, yeah. But it might get a bit nerf coming soon. It's not public information yet, but they might get a little bit of extra cost. But they're very good now because they get benefit from like husbandry bloodlines. They get armor upgrades now in the blacksmith as well. And the Spanish have a unique tech where they get +1 range as well now and convert faster. So, and they pick up relics. So they have a lot of benefits now compared to before.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's actually really cool. Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for the coaching, by the way. I think this is really helpful, and
Hope so.
it's a cool opportunity to get some coaching from someone I've watched play so many games. So, did you say you're playing playing some stuff on stream? Have you got like a tournament at all today or anything? Or are you
No,
guys just
I'm
what's on?
coaching Yuxin. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Oh,
but,
coaching Yuxin. Yeah,
Yuxin,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Well, thanks, dude. So,
Oh yes. Heck yeah. The one
Yeah.
everyone's like, well, the tanks players can't play strategy games. And I'm like, show them they're wrong, man.
Yeah, so that was
Awesome.
I'm 3 minutes late, so I'm just gonna make it an abrupt ending. But it was a pleasure. I've
No worries. Have a good night, man.
I'm not sure if you know, but used to be the best Australian Zerg player, at least, right?
Yeah, for a while, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember like
Long time ago.
I started watching StarCraft with Jordan, and like Jordan is also Age of Empires 2 player, and we were watching
Mhm.
back in like 2012, 13, and watching like, wish we would one day could play tournaments on stage and things like that, right? Obviously, we got to that stage ourselves, so we've been very happy with that. But yeah, I remember seeing so many players that I've not now gotten to interact with, yourself as well included, throughout the years in StarCraft 2. So it's real cool just to hang and talk and just chill, and also watch you guys come into our world of Age of Empires. So it's awesome.
It's amazing, man. No, I love it. There's so much depth to this game, and I'm definitely gonna be hanging around after the tournament and popping in to like cast little things and just keep playing the game and slowly learning it because it's the opposite of StarCraft where the game's very tight, very like
Yes.
fast, very organized, but also does not have as much range, especially in StarCraft 2. And then, Age of Empires is like frustrating a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's also so much fun because there's always something new, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll let you go get to your coaching session. You have a great stream, and thanks so
Thank
much
you.
for your time, man.
No worries, man.
Good night, man.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, guys, that was Pig. We're going to now switch over to coaching Ayuxin, World of Tanks player. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he just became a dad as well, if I'm not mistaken. So his life is over. Let me see. He gave me a list of things he wants to learn. Pig is a potential champion in this. I think Pig has a lot of good, like mechanically, he's very good. But I think he's a little bit behind, for example, Grubby, Euthermal in knowledge. If he had the same knowledge as them, which he could still gain a lot of that knowledge in the next couple of days, I think he could make very tight games with them. Hello.
Hallo, hallo.
Guten Tag.
Ja, guten Tag. Was geht, Bruder?
Oh, that's too hard for me, man. English, please.
Kein Problem.
No. Wait, you're actually German, right? Or?
I'm Ukrainian.
Oh,
just live in Germany.
Okay. Do you speak German?
Ein bisschen, ja.
Okay. Same as me then, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Before we jump into detailed optimizing, do you mind if I ask about your eyes? Because I'm very relatable to the topic.
They're green.
I have 2 eyes myself, you know.
Yeah, okay. No, of course, go ahead.
I had a problem with my eyes where I had blurry vision. I had to go to the doctor, and now taking the medication, like the eye drops.
Oh, okay.
So, how did the operation went, and what was your problem?
So my problem, I didn't really have a problem. It's just that my vision, right? I needed glasses everywhere I went, or lenses. My surgery was purely to fix that I don't need glasses or lenses anymore. The glasses I'm wearing right now is more just for like during the recovery. I don't actually need them. It's just to make it a bit more comfortable on my eyes until I'm fully recovered. And once I'm done with recovering, I can see without glasses again. So that's it. I don't have any issue. It was just, for fixing my vision.
I think eyes operations is very delicate process.
Mm-hmm.
Were you scared coming into the operation?
Not really. I felt comfortable and like I kind of trust modern equipment, especially when so many people have done it before me and had success. I mean, you never know, right? You could be like the 0.12% that actually gets issues, but so many of my friends and family as well have done it, and they've all been very happy with it. So I felt like,
wow,
it's going to be a benefit for me overall. But ignore eyes, bro. You just became a dad, right?
Yeah, I have. Yes,
dude. Congrats. Your life is over.
As a matter of fact, I think the dead powers kicked in, and I'm as alive as ever, bro.
Wait, how long have you been? When did it happen? I think you wrote on Monday you were supposed to have.
6 days now.
6 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have to stay at the hospital long or?
Like 3 days. My wife is
Okay.
a champ. She started walking on the second day after the C-section.
Nice. Yeah, I had the same. What they go through is insane. But how is your sleep?
Truly,
Are you able
truly.
to sleep?
Sleep? Oh, yeah. My wife is tanking the nights.
What?
So, like, I just wake up to change the diapers. I mean, I cannot do much. Just bring water, some snacks. But while she's feeding and yeah, like what can I do?
Yeah,
So
fair enough.
it's fine. I thought it's going to be a disaster because I'm non-functional. Like I wake up and I ask just the most stupid questions. She's like, "Can you check the diapers?" And I'm like, "Hers? Of course, hers. Like, what do you mean? Like, no, check mine." Yeah. So,
Okay.
but it's okay. Like people were saying, "Man, it's going to be a disaster." Honestly, a lot better than I thought. Like a lot better.
Yeah, I can second that. But I mean, there will be hard times as well. But it's gonna be so rewarding. Trust me, you're gonna have a lot of good time. But yeah, you will have
Thank you.
sleepless nights and hard days, but it's all worth it.
So,
Yes, let me just quickly read what you wrote again. You want to Bulgarians men arms into knights. Okay.
yes, I come up with this build myself.
Oh God.
Everyone who is watching, guys, W's in the chat. I thought about it on the bed in the hospital, and I think it's bloody genius.
Okay, so a build hundreds of thousands of people have done before you for years. You came up with it in the hospital bed.
Yeah.
Is it really that genius? How many geniuses can there actually be in the world,
Listen, you don't destroy my confidence before we even start playing
Sorry. No. Honestly, genius, Bill. What an idea, man. I would be really hard to think about that myself, to be honest. But yeah, okay. Okay, do you have any follow-ups? Is that kind of it?
What do you mean follow-up?
Okay. So, okay.
No, I didn't get it.
Well, I'm not sure. After the nights, like, is that just it? Like, we stop there, or?
Game over.
Ah, okay.
Game over. I bring my horses on the field. They resign, brother.
Okay.
I won 3 games back to back to back. Not a single one said GG.
Well,
I might be single-handedly cutting down the player base at the bottom end, okay? I'm at 760 elo right now. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
They quit.
Hard to argue with that. How do you feel like this benefits you the most to do, though? Do you want me to show you? Do you want to play and I guide you a little bit? Do you want to test the build order? What's the best for you?
Okay, so let me give you an idea of what I'm looking for.
Okay.
And then I would want you to optimize my routing, yeah?
Right.
Like maybe okay. So my idea is to end games very early, like Castle Age, the latest. If I can crush them in feudal, that's even better. So what I do with Bulgarians is that I make barracks and try to make 4 of militia in Dark Age.
Right.
And then they immediately get upgraded to men-at-arms. And I bring this army together with the scout.
Right.
That is, if I didn't lose to the TC.
Yeah, obviously that's a big hit.
And with this army of 5, I try to kill as many villagers as possible.
Right.
Then I make more men-at-arms, keep making chaos in the enemy base, and yeah, I just try to crush them early. Here comes the first question. Do we use the 200 stone that we have at the beginning to maybe make a tower? If that's the case, how many villagers do we bring to build it? Do we horizon them in so they shoot more arrows, or do we make more military production around their base? Stuff like this. But basically, I want to put as much pressure on the enemies as early as possible.
Right. I mean, with that in mind, what you are doing sounds good. A tower is an option, but to have a valuable tower, you need to know what to tower, first of all.
Yeah.
And how to defend that tower, and how to react in case of a counter tower.
No, okay. Listen.
I'm listening. I'm
Uh, f-
listening.
Let's get this straight. What's your elo in this game?
I don't know right now. I'm pretty washed. I used to be good. I'm not that good anymore. But
Just say it.
like 2,700 right now. 2,000
Okay,
more
so
than
you aren't that far from me.
Yeah,
Only
it's pretty
2K
close.
difference.
Yeah.
But at the level where I am playing, we are
Uh-huh.
not thinking about how to counter the counter on the counter. It's too much to think about, brother. They call me one trick pony because I was playing Lithuanians. But
Mhm.
now I am two trick pony. I have men at arms. So
Wait. What did you play with Lithuanians?
knights.
Oh, what a big change. Okay. Okay. I respect it. I respect it. Two trick ponies are harder to counter than one trick ponies because there's suddenly another thing to think
Exactly.
about. I like the way your mind works. Okay. It still would benefit you though to know what to do if he builds a tower, is my point. Because if he sees a tower, I think at your elo, no offense, the brain doesn't process what's going on. You just build your own tower. Okay, let me ask you this question. You're at home, you're chilling, you're at your berries, harvesting the berries. Bam, you see an enemy tower going up in your face. What do?
I resign. It happened. Bro, I swear it happened. I got so overwhelmed, I decided to do it against the enemy.
Okay, I mean, we could technically turn you into a three trick pony if you also can incorporate a tower rush.
Oh, sure.
No, that's too much.
me.
Let's focus. Okay, we don't care about counting or knowing things. We just do. I like it. Let's do.
Yeah. We can optimize in the process, right?
Right. Okay, so how do you want to do it? Do you want to just play and I watch and we talk after the game? Do you want to play and I watch and we talk during the game? Or do you want to try it against AI and I watch? You tell me what works best for you. I'm not sure how you
So
learn
you're
the
gonna be
best.
streaming first. We're gonna be streaming my thing. I don't have Twitch Turbo, so we better jump in on the Discord where I can stream with the better quality, so people can see more than 2 pixels.
Okay. Makes sense.
And
Can you invite
while
me?
you're thinking about this, invite you. Okay.
Well, if we need to be in your Discord, I should be there, no?
Yeah. I could have jumped on yours, but it's okay. All right. I sent the link. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong one.
Oh, this looks like a scam. Okay, that's
Yeah.
better.
Okay, see you there.
Secret channel. Oh, okay. Please don't ping me. Please don't ping me. No, I hate pings. No pings. No pings. Skip. No pings. How do I skip this? So many rules. What is this? Okay. Wait, where am I going?
All right. Hello.
Yo, hello. Dude, I had to do like a survey to enter your Discord, man.
That's cool, right?
It was a little bit of a turnoff. I was about to quit, but it worked. It's fine. Okay.
Okay. You now have excellent quality.
Yeah. Oh, excellent indeed. Nice.
Okay. So maybe I can show you one of my games instead of having to play it, because we can speed things up, right?
You can also send me the game and I can look at it so I can control the...
That's even better. But you tell me how I do send it. I don't know how to
you do it. I watch.
No, I think it's better because you can point out the things without
single player. Load game. Open save games folder, bottom right. And there you would have to find the name of... Okay, click on replays inside the game first. Inside the game. And then you find the replay you want to send. I see there's some Bulgarians here already. Is this the one you want to show me? That should be the top one, if that's the one you want to show me.
Okay.
And then you can drag that one into Discord. But if it's another scam, I'm not opening it.
It's in the channel, in message in the channel of the voice chat. I can also send directly.
Okay, let me see. How do I see the chat? Oh, yeah, there. Hang on, I'm finding it. Wait, where's the chat messages in Discord?
It's okay. I sent it privately
Okay.
to you. Send all 3 of them. They are very similar. And yeah.
Let me guess. Bulgarians men at arms into knights.
How did you know?
Okay, I'm actually.
If you were to start stream of your own, that would be fantastic.
Yeah,
on Discord.
relax, relax. I'm bringing the games first, okay? Relax.
okay. I haven't done that before, so I'm a little bit nervous.
It takes 1 minute. Just give me a sec.
All good.
Okay. All right. Okay, I share now. Wait, am I sure? No, okay. All right, do you see it?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's do capture H.
Just be ready to get absolutely amazed, okay? The micro, the macro did.
Wait, I think I need to. You don't see the capture H, right? I think I have to shift.
No.
Okay, let me do this.
You can do entire screen. That's
I have a lot of secret stuff here. No, that's fine. Okay. You see it?
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, your map is actually amazing. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll not be able to fit a farm in there. Okay, first of all, okay, how much detail do you want to be fed? Or do you just want me to watch and be amazed?
Can you pause? Stuff. I prefer you asking questions,
Okay.
if possible, instead of giving answers.
Okay.
That way, I think.
Okay.
And that's very helpful for me.
Okay.
How many details? I say so. Approach of T90 that he helped me with, like simplify.
Right.
Super good, super useful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just one small thing. With this house here, we cannot fit a farm there. And a lot of people are very annoyed when you cannot fit farms around town centers. So if you want to think about the health of your viewers, leave at least 3 tiles, okay? Very important detail, but okay, let's carry on.
But that would go against farms of T90, so I don't think I can do that.
Oh, good point. But you have to ask yourself. Is it not better that you just forget everything T90 ever taught you?
Bro, you don't have to roast him like a chicken. It's okay.
Okay. Fine. All right. I mean, build looks good so far.
Yeah, so it's 6 on wood, 3
6
on
on food.
lumber. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 on food.
Why?
Yeah. Sorry, I think I misheard. I thought you
there-
said 6 on wood. My bad. I just heard wrong.
So, yeah. Then I sent 3 on lumber. Then next one goes to get the pig, and then 1 more on lumber. But because of this, I sometimes forget, and like it's so messy because of it.
Right. I think. Wait. Yeah, you don't need 4 on wood. Because based on what you said, you send 6 on food and then 4 on, like... Wait, I need to process my brain again. I need reset. From what I heard, you said you put 6 on food, then you put 3 on wood, and then the next one goes to get the pig, and then another 1 on wood.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
We don't need 4 on wood that early because we want to hit him in the face fast, right? So we rather keep only 3 on wood in the early feudal age, or early dark age while we're building up. We can add more to wood.
Can you? Can you explain your thinking behind this? Like,
right.
I'm thinking of 4 because I need to build farms. I want to have blacksmith. I want to have stable, and that needs wood. And if I only send 3, it can be that I'm building a house and then I don't have enough for a mill.
Right. So
and that's why 4.
So I'm trying to think how to ask this as a question.
It's okay.
Okay. No, okay.
You can just,
yeah, no, it makes sense with the way you're thinking, but we're in Dark Age still, and we want to get to Feudal Age fast, so our men at arms are here fast, right? And when we have more villages on wood early, it means we're getting less food, meaning that it will take longer until we have the food we need to go to Feudal Age.
True.
Right? And your build and your strategy that you geniusly thought about on the hospital bed is it depends a little bit on early timing, early aggression. And that's, from my understanding, what you want as well. You want to go to their face and get crazy.
Yeah. That's
Right.
the plan.
Now, however, the way you're doing it is possibly a more stable approach for your elo and a little bit more forgiving. So the question is, do you want to take a more forgiving approach, or do you want to try and be a little bit more tight and very aggressive and cut some corners?
Well, what would be the second approach with the being more tight?
Well, it's essentially keeping 2 or 3 vills on wood at the start just to get feudal age faster, so you can be aggressive faster.
Hmm. Okay. Isn't it going to backfire, the lack of wood?
Not necessarily, especially if you also want to, because you might want to do a forward tower. But anyway, I think we should just watch this game, and then we can
Okay. Yeah.
keep watching, and then we can discuss it a little bit more as we see how you approach this one. I mean, right now, honestly, your build is good. 2 on wood is completely fine for what you're doing, in my humble opinion. You're milling a chicken as well. This seems good so far.
I struggle with the garrisoning, ungarrisoning villagers.
Mm-hmm.
This is so difficult for me.
Yeah. I mean, that's just practice, right? It comes over time, where you, the more you play, the easier it gets, right?
So here I place barracks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 1 sec.
Perfectly measured precisely, so that I also can make men-at-arms by the time I'm done going up.
Right. What you mean by that is that your men-arms, you get the men-arms upgrade as you're over here with the militia? Is that what you mean, or?
I haven't managed to do this, but that was the plan.
Okay. What you did now is a bit of a mistake, because you sent a lot of vills extra to wood, but that was before you had clicked feudal age, so this could have backfired. But you're still going up. The village is blocking the feudal age right now, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, you realized, so that's good. Okay, militia is being produced. It's still relatively solid. The issue, so in my opinion, like, you're going for a unit in the start that costs a little bit of food and a little bit of gold.
Yeah.
And you're going to need food. And you're correct that you will need farms. However, what's more important right now is possibly military, right? So would it possibly, in that case, be better to have a few more of these on food temporarily? So you can get more military early, and then the farms come a little bit later. Again, in my opinion, this is more forgiving for you. So question is, with your style, what do you think is the best in your case?
There is one thing that I'm scared about.
Right?
And that is, once the hunt under the TC expires,
right?
Suddenly I can have like 8 villagers just being idle, and I have to reassign them to tasks.
Right.
And so that's why I spread them early. Like, I mean, ideally I click up, and that's where I click to the feudal age, and as it's being made, I send villagers to berries, I send them to wood, so there is less under the TC that then I send to the struggler trees.
Yeah. So you also didn't do loom. Was that on purpose, that you don't have loom?
Hey, listen here, man. We are bowling.
Okay.
Nobody attacks me. Nobody attacks me. We skip the loom and we go up faster.
Right. That makes sense. Which is why it's counterintuitive that you put 4 on wood if you want to go faster. But okay, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Your concern here is legit about everything expiring, and suddenly you have a lot of idle villagers. But you still have extra resources on the map. What else could you do with these vills in this case? Look, you could already start moving vills already now before they expire. But what could you do with those?
I cannot. I do not understand.
All right. So your concern is that these vills are under the TC eating these, and then they all are done eating them, and they're idle, right?
Yeah.
What you can do is already start tasking these vills to other sources. And what?
Like with a shift click?
No, just like they could be, instead of having all 6 here on the sheep, 1 or 2 of them could go to another resource earlier, which means it takes longer for those sheep or these guys to expire. And then you have already started transitioning into the different resource. So it's a little bit easier for you to handle. But what options do you have in this case?
I think I'm very lucky with the map because we have chickens,
right?
And we have berries.
Right.
So I could send it to chickens, I think, because I'm gonna need wood instead of having to build another farm on berries.
That's fine. However, you already have 2 vills here and you don't have that many chicken left. Would it then make sense to do another thing with them at this stage in the game?
I mean, gold is an option, but I don't think we need more than 2.
You're correct in that, because you are making a unit that only costs 20 gold, so you don't need that many.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what.
Okay, so what we have already here is we have 215 wood in the bank. We could already make our transition easier by, first of all, we can build a mill, right, to take the berries. We could have had 2 of these even building a mill, and we could take 2 of these to go and build a mill together. This means we have 4 or 5 vills under TC, and they will get idle later. What you can also do is, obviously you need a mill to build farms, but even here, let's say we have a mill in an imaginary world. This woman could build a farm already, just so we have, and we could build another farm with another villager. The point being just that once it takes longer for this to expire, and we already have our transition to the food source that lasts a bit longer, which would make the game a bit easier for you to play. If you get what I mean. Let me know if I'm overcomplicating it.
No, I think it's a great pointer. I usually don't make many farms.
Right.
I think I get eco upgrade, and then I start printing farms.
Yeah.
And I haven't been thinking about making farms beforehand.
Yeah.
Which, if we have so much on wood, I think is a good option.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I said we didn't have a mill, but we obviously have a mill there. So you could even now build a farm.
Okay.
But yeah, what we're doing in our opening here is we're building food and gold units only, right? Hence, and we don't have that many villagers. It's not like we suddenly need 500 wood to make farms right now. So what would be better in your case is maybe putting some resources more on food so you can make more militia. Because I get the idea that you want to make more militia. In which case...
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in which case, would we maybe have a better transition, like instead of putting 8 vills on wood so early? Like when do we go on wood with these? Like we are now at 8 minutes here. We're building the barracks, we're getting ready for feudal age. Instead of sending now another 4 vills on wood, I would argue that maybe it makes more sense to send these 4 vills to berries first. Just so we have more food to work with, and then we can send more vills to wood later when this food expires, for example. I think this would just make your build a little bit smoother. You will have a little bit more food to work with to make more militia, and that will be better for your approach.
And then if we don't have the chickens and it's only the berries, then what's the approach?
You can
still.
You can also find the deer and just place a mill on the deer. It will serve the same purpose. It will be. I think it's way easier for you to just play like that.
Yeah, I tried to lure the deer with the scout. Listen, brother, like I think you're gonna have to go to university for this stuff. It's too complicated.
Yeah, I agree. Hence, well, I actually love your scouting here, by the way, in this game. You have collected all the information you need to have full potential to maximize the damage of your strategy. Let's keep watching a little bit to see what you do from here. You're already moving out with the militia, which is very good.
I kind of wait to make them fall. I kind of wait.
I can see that. Okay. I get the logic behind it. What's the reason that you decided to wait?
So I have this idea that I want to have a knight and 4 militia. And I just sometimes wait until that happens.
What do you mean a knight?
Another... Oh, sorry, a scout.
The scout, okay.
And another problem that I have sometimes is that I raid the enemy base,
Right?
lost a little bit of my army, or like let's say most of it, and then I send it all back to regroup at the barracks.
Right.
Yes, just I get so overwhelmed at times that I need time to reset,
Okay.
and so I send them back and then send it again all at once.
Okay. Just give me 30 seconds. My girlfriend just knocked on the door, so I'm just gonna go and check what she wants. Just give me like 30 seconds quick.
Mine is here too. Hello. Okay, guys, 47 seconds break. 1 sec.
All right. Sorry about that. I have some questions for you. Are you there? Oh, he's gone? Okay. 47-second break. Gotcha. I have to say it's very hard to coach or like guide someone. First of all, at this ELO, because there's so many things I look at and I'm like, I want to fix all of this, but he has a very specific idea in mind. And I think what my goal should be is make what he wants to do a little bit easier for him, if possible, essentially. I don't fully understand why we can't take sheep first, then bread. We can, but it's a natural transition. Like in this
I'm
case,
back.
he has 400 wood. All right, welcome back. I have some questions for you.
Yeah.
Your whole idea of your strategy was to get men-at-arms and create chaos in his base really fast, right?
Yes.
Right. And you said that you regroup at home. You want to have the idea of getting all of them together and then go forward, right? But we are now at 11 minutes and 30 seconds in the game. And you get the men-at-arms upgrade for free. Wouldn't it then arguably be better that when the upgrade kicks in, you're already over here instead of now this whole walk over, which takes another minute?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Would be so much better.
So I would recommend you, like once you have 3 of them, you just send them forward.
Okay.
And what you can do afterwards is just take the barracks and put the gather point forward and just keep producing and trying to get more reinforcements as the game goes on. I want to bring it back a little bit to the wood topic we had earlier, how you send a lot of villas on wood early. Do you see what the problem is with it by looking at the screen right now? Or why I personally think it is unnecessary to put that many villas on wood that early?
By saying looking at the screen, you're referring to what?
Like, is there anything information here that indicates that we may have too many villages on wood right now?
I can guess that they chop a lot of lumber and they scatter, so they walk more. But also because I cannot constantly make villagers and army at the same time. These are the two things.
Right. That will be true eventually, but you still have resources for now. However, we are currently floating 400 wood. And any resource we have unspent is inefficient, in theory. So my logic is that if we have 2 or 3 of these collecting another resource, we will have more of the resources we need to further our current military operations, if you get what I mean.
True. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which is why I would recommend you to not put that many villas on wood early, but rather maybe make a mill a bit earlier. And then we can, if we need wood, we can put wood later. But we are about chaos. We are about asserting our dominance in their face. So even if we have some idle time, even if we don't get the farms as fast as we want, isn't that the point? We want to be there. We want to kill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen. How about we bring these 4 extra villagers and build barracks on their base? Oh, somewhere around.
I thought we were going to say tower, but yeah. I would not build another barracks, because what happens if we have 2 barracks?
No, what is the first one?
The first one. I would not send 4 villagers, because if we send 4 villagers before we're in feudal age, Okay, okay, I'm gonna reset. I'm just theoretically speaking, you can do what you're saying, but you would need to figure out the timing very well. And I think at your elo, no offense, I would struggle with this as well, and I'm 2,000 elo above you. But 4 villages forward to time that to build the barracks and then have enough resources to make the men at arms to create the chaos. That's difficult.
Okay, how many villagers would you use to build a tower?
4 to 5.
Like 4 to 5. Ooh.
Yeah. What you could have done in this situation, since we're floating this much wood, we have come to the conclusion that we don't need that amount of wood right now, right?
Yeah.
What could we have done instead with this army going forward right now?
I mean, kill.
Yes, but let's take into the information that we want to maybe build a forward tower.
Yeah. So we grabbed some villagers off of wood and make the army protect them and
Yeah.
slap tower
There we go.
Empire State Building in their face.
There we go. Imagine now you have your men at arms here and your villagers there building a tower there. Game is over, right?
There. Yeah, that's
he
where I would
resigns.
put it. Okay, interesting.
Maybe he resigns. Maybe he plays on. Maybe he builds a counter tower, but we don't care because we just do, right?
Yeah, we don't care. We don't give
Yeah.
a shit, man.
Okay, it's good. You're building farms now. Berries, never forget your berries. There's a lot of resources there. 750 food. That's a lot of men at arms.
Mhm.
Okay, I have one question for you. Bulgarians. Do you know of another bonus with Bulgarians that could synchronize or synergize very well with the men at arms play?
Yes, I know.
Oh boy.
Yes, I know. Blacksmith
Oh!
and siege minus 50%, bro.
Well, the siege comes later, but blacksmith, yes.
Exactly.
And the blacksmith it's cheaper to build. Wait, is it cheaper to build? Actually, I don't remember.
No, actually, as a matter of fact, it's only the technology upgrades.
Right. They are 50% cheaper on food. Do you know what else?
What?
Well, since you just knowledge dominated me, I need to knowledge dominate you. Do you know what else the blacksmith does?
I mean, it gives the army the power.
Yes, but what else?
Oh, we can go up to the next level.
Yeah, but what else? Another one. It also produces
upgrades to
80%
my
faster.
forces? Wait, what?
Yes. 80%.
Can you show me?
I show you. Blacksmiths work 80% faster.
Oh shit!
So if you do this, it comes in like you click the upgrade and you have it.
Yeah,
So
that's kind of cool.
imagine we have the tower there, the men at arms there, we have a blacksmith, and we have upgrades. How do you kill this army?
Yeah. I mean, I wish you good luck with that. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, we have opened our eyes a little bit to possibilities, how we can adapt this early push a little bit. Ideally, this comes a little bit faster, but right now we're in their base, we're putting pressure, so let's see what
do you
happens.
mean faster? At 13 minutes, I am slaughtering their men. Dude, this is world record. 13 minutes, hello?
Listen, I have played World of Tanks once. That's a sponsored
Okay.
stream. 13 minutes in that game, and you're barely moved across half the map. This is not a world record. This is not fast.
I think you're full of shit, man.
In World of Tanks,
You go and you show me faster. I don't believe you. I'm joking.
Okay. Let's carry on. Listen,
Yeah.
I want to point out one thing. What happens here? Wait, actually, let's see what happens first. When you engage, what do you click / what do you use to attack or fight?
Hera have told me this attack move that I think is cheat should be removed. No skill involved whatsoever. Attack move. And I try to kill villagers. My idea is that I kill their way of making resources,
right?
While mine I perfectly fine. So I want to kill their villagers.
I like the logic there. What we did here, though, was fight into a lot of units. And while we have power, and if these guys, what we talked about, had upgrades, I wouldn't mind this. But do you see the issue with going in here with only 4 men at arms?
No, brother, no. This is golden opportunity. We jump in.
Okay, we might need to do a little bit of a tweak of the mindset here. I get what you want to accomplish. Again, if we have upgrades, I'm all for it. Armor and attack upgrade. This will dominate. However, we are numerical inferior. Like if you have playing World of Tanks and you have 1 tank, yeah, your tank is a little bit stronger, but your opponents have 5 tanks. Do you still full send?
No.
Okay, now this is the same example. You're stronger, but he has 5 tanks. You only have 1 tank. We wait, right? Until we have reinforcements, maybe a different angle.
No. That's not how we do it, man. Different angle. He can wall up. Waiting for reinforcements. He has time to put himself together. We send it.
True. Oh, we do send it.
We send it. We already have men at arms while he still fights with the stones and spears. We send it. We accept the trade because we can always make more.
All right, let's see. KD 0, 2, 1. Okay. Let's see what happened. He actually lost a villager to a boar, by the way. But that doesn't matter right now. Okay, how many units does he lose here versus how many units do you lose? Let's see what happens here. Okay, we have lost 1 man at arm. We have lost 2, 3. Okay, we lost all men at arms. And we lost our scout. Okay, since you want to ask questions. In your opinion, in this scenario, who had the better trade?
Looking at the fallen man, he had a better trade. But we are playing a long game. We show him the dominance. He panics. He starts building towers. He starts making walls. That's exactly what we are looking for. Because a few minutes later, I am back at it again.
Where are these panic towers and these panic walls that I'm looking for? Oh, that was a wall. That was, I guess 4 minutes later, panic wall. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
I
Now
missed.
look.
Okay, wait. I need to go back. Dude, you're using the trick. You're being dirty.
Yeah.
Kill the villain, nice. But look, you're doing the.
You have missed me killing him army, by the way. There was a game-winning moment a few minutes ago as he was marching towards my base.
Listen, I will check that. But didn't you did I not hear 5 minutes ago you calling the attack move thing a dirty, cheating, nasty? Huh? These units are suspiciously close on top of each other. These 2 units you have right here.
Do you think I misclicked something else?
Do you think you misclicked, or do you think you're secretly a dirty cheater?
Bro, listen. Patrol stacking? No. I'm not that dirty.
This is it. We're looking at it. 4K, caught in 4K. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe it's 1080.
Oh, no. I would never. It's literally cheating. It should be removed from the game.
I'm looking at it. This is blue player. Yuxin, Bulgarians, men at arms. I only know 1 guy who does that strategy.
Coincidence.
Okay,
No,
okay.
for real. There is 0 chance I do it mindfully.
Okay. I'm not sure what happened here then. 'Cause this is normally not... Okay, doesn't matter. We want to watch the game deciding moment that you mentioned earlier.
Don't really have to. It's just
I want to.
just a little skirmish. Okay.
Oh, we're doing a stable in feudal age? I thought the idea was...
Of course!
Wait.
Of course!
You told me you're going men at arms into knights.
Guess what? You need to produce knights, Mr. 2700. Stable!
Guess what? We need to produce knights. 800 food, 200 gold, and Castle Age. Castle Age is 15 minutes away.
I mean, you're right.
I mean, you're right as well. We're both right, actually. Wait, we're actually smart. Both of us, I think.
But here's the thing, Viper. Sadly, I think this is the first game that or maybe the second game that I played.
Right.
Actually, not. This was first or second game after the hospital, so I
Right.
was a little bit washed.
You had a
Now-
debuff.
With the dead powers unlocked, what
Mhm.
I use the horse for is so I send militia to attack a unit, and then I use horse to go in front of the villager and stop him, so my militia can
Ooh.
catch up.
Wait.
Yeah, but
So do you make horses in Feudal Age?
oh yeah. But it's so expensive. We can improve it. Oh, I killed
Wait.
it with villagers, by the way.
What?
No.
What a chat.
What do you mean what?
Well, okay, I guess. Dude, what a micro there. Insane. Use stack patrol
you,
there
bro.
for
Thank
sure.
Okay,
Okay.
but yeah, horses I make because they are fast, and I can let's say split militia and the horses in different parts of his base.
Right, right.
But they are so expensive and quite fragile.
Right. Okay, another follow-up question. Is there a reason why you're not using the berries?
No, I think I was very overwhelmed at this time,
Okay.
and perhaps I didn't even notice those other berries.
In fairness, these are papaya trees. So you're maybe used to berries. And they look different.
Maybe I don't know.
You're
I don't know
excused.
why.
You're excused. Okay.
But also, it's very stressful. Like I'm managing my army while trying to manage my economy. It's stressful. So there's like lots of questions, you know.
Yeah. You're doing a lot. Okay, we're dangerous here, right? You haven't done the armor upgrade for the militia or my arms, so now you are truly dangerous. Okay, this is where we saw
I
earlier.
haven't done, or I have done.
You have, I see it. You have +1 armor. You can see the
Okay,
blue dot
okay.
underneath here, means you have the first step. You also have
Alright,
both
yeah,
eco
got it.
upgrades, so that's very good. Okay, let's see what happens here. Like, again, dude, you can't fool me. This is a stand ground patrol. You cannot,
Oh!
Dude, this is a stand ground patrol. Look at this. That's 100% stand ground patrol. What do you have to say in your defense?
I'm just better. I don't
Okay,
know.
fair. I mean, you kill a villager here. That's still solid damage. Let's. We're spending way too much time on other things, but okay. Still looks solid. Eco at home looks good. Building houses in the forest. Ooh, nice house wall. I
Yeah.
like it. Oh, we're making more. And armor on the scouts on the one horse. All right. Question for you. Actually, it's very cheap, so I don't actually blame you. But when we have only one horse, do you think this is worth it? Question mark.
You see, you're making it complicated, brother.
I know.
Like Hera told me, whenever I remember about upgrade, I just get an upgrade.
Okay, yeah, no, I agree with that. That's fair. Okay, I like the pressure.
Like,
Yeah. I like what we're doing here. We're coming forward again. Like he's so confused and scared now, I think, because you have been in his face so often. Now imagine we had a tower here. Oof.
Yeah.
Arson, I like it. Break
I'm not sure about this torch upgrade because at some point I just stop making militia and go full knights. So
Right.
I'm not sure.
Well, in this case, it's still very good, right? Because it does 2 extra damage against buildings, which means you're breaking through because you have a lot of units. When you have this many units hitting his walls, it's totally worth it. I wouldn't try to kill his town center though, but yeah. Still, I think we're in a pretty good spot right now. We're also doing another upgrade that Hera taught you to do. But I would highly encourage you to avoid upgrading units when we don't have the units.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I know Hera might not be able to teach you those things, but you know, it is what it is.
No, it makes perfect sense. Like, there is lots of things happening, and I just suddenly remember about this one.
Right.
And yeah.
So just, I think, apply that into your brain. Okay, how many scouts do you have? If you have like 3, 4, yeah, then it's fine. Do the upgrades. But when you only have 1 alive, we can try to delay those upgrades.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Hmm. Still, I like your position still in this game. You're looking in a very strong spot. You have forced a lot of problems for him. You have collected 1,000 more resources. He doesn't know what to do against your man-at-arms. So you know what? I think this genius strategy of yours looks pretty good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, bro. They resigned without saying GG. Unless I'm blind.
I cannot speak on that yet, but I don't think you're blind. But also, I mean, full man-at-arms by some people are viewed as cheesy. There might be
Amazing.
the feeling that they feel that you're playing cheesy, and therefore they don't want to give you the respect of a GG.
Oh, bro, I described this strategy to my wife, and she asked, "Are you sure this is allowed?" I'm like, "Well, of course." Like, because
Did
there's
she
zero
actually?
questions. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
does she know Age of Empires?
No, barely.
Okay. That's cool.
But I did not know it's considered cheating. I just or cheesing. I just thought about strategy, laying in the bed, holding my daughter, and then I'm here playing.
Yeah,
Bro, I would type 105 in the chat, and it says you can resign now, and
Yeah.
it's so hilarious. It turns out it's disrespect. Like, hello, what is wrong with this game? I'm having fun, and it's disrespect. Yeah.
Well, that one I
don't-
kind of understand a little bit.
I don't do it anymore. I have learned from T90, but to me it was funny because it says you can resign now.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, I get that. But do you think your opponent thought it was funny?
I didn't think about what opponent was thinking, to be honest.
Fair enough. But do you think in a multiplayer game, taking your opponent's feelings into consideration is something one should do?
Okay, can you pause the game?
Yes.
So, I am playing my first or second ladder with the T90
Mm-hmm.
ever. I attack enemy base and he hides his villagers inside the houses. He was playing with the with the civilization that can hide his villagers inside the houses. And I'm there with my knights, with Lithuanians,
Yeah.
and I have nothing to kill. And sincerely worrying about the enemy, I'm typing in the chat, "Are you AFK? Do we need a pause?" I was worrying about the enemy.
So you are taking his feelings
And-
into consideration.
But not everybody got this.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to be honest though, we actually had that situation from like a 2K5 player where the opponent asked if he's AFK. The conclusion is that he's just bad. And he didn't get offended by it. So I think in your case, it's not necessarily... You did it. It was the goodness of your heart that made you ask that question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get it. Yeah. But looking at this game, I mean, you're floating a lot of resources, but your setup is very good, and you're killing him super easily, so I think we want to fast forward this now, because you have completely dominated this game, and we look at the next one.
Yeah.
What you can do... Oh, I was just about to say, what you can do in this case is build a seed workshop forward, and build some... Oh, ramp. No GG? What?
That's what they do, bro.
Let me see. Oh, he didn't say GG. What is this? Well, it's Lord Voldemort. No, actually it's not. Almost. Alright, that was a good game though, considering that was that the first time you did it?
First or second, we can check the times. I'm not sure, honestly.
Let me
The
see.
first or second.
Where do I see the time? It doesn't matter, but that was...
Yeah, whatever.
What were you saying?
No. It doesn't matter first or second. But you were asking if we should consider the feelings of the enemy
Right?
in multiplayer game. I
Right.
think you sign death contract when you open a game which is player versus player. Like, for us to have fun, we need to take it from others. Kinda.
Could we not simultaneously also have fun at the same time? No, but I get where you're coming from. I agree. Like, I would not take offense to someone asking if I'm AFK. I take it as banter. lighthearted, fun. But a lot of people can be a little bit more sensitive than you and I. And if someone, if they're frustrated with the state of the game, they're losing to someone cheesing them with men-at-arms.
Yeah.
They might not be in the mood for funny, light-witted banter.
Yeah. But okay, maybe I'm having a trouble to give this across. I'm not toxic, and I by no means want to make it harder for the enemies. By no means.
You should-
Like it's never my intention.
You should have that as a copy-paste whenever you're men-at-arms rushing them. So you can tell them.
You did not.
Yes?
You did not. You did not. No.
Okay, let's focus.
Okay.
Look at the build
Alright,
here.
alright.
This build is already so much better than the last one. I mean, up until
Why?
now. Because you don't have 7 wheels on wood yet. But let's see, that might change. Okay, so this one is a bit more hard for you because there's now deer. You don't have the chicken.
Yeah, they're going to be there for the whole time, I think.
Okay, spoiler. But okay. Okay, let's see. Ooh. It was still better than the last game. Last game they stayed in the TC for too long. Still solid.
Yeah. By the way, I want to highlight the idle TC. Brother,
Right.
it's not moving. Oh! No. I'm
It is not. You're
I'm
right.
gonna,
It's not moving. You're right. Still not moving. Anyway, like look in this case, you can just mill this. It's fine. I think this is fine for you to just mill to eat those.
okay.
You get 400 food from that. It's fine.
How much do you get from berries?
750. But this is
Okay, it's
slower.
always the same.
It's a lot slower income. Like you don't want to put more than 3 vills here though. Like you build milled and 3 villagers.
I have a question.
Yes.
Hera was suggesting in his guides to always make a hunt make a mill on chickens instead of berries.
Right.
I get it as a given, but I don't understand the reason behind it. What's the logic?
What do you mean by you get it as a given?
I just if I have the option, I always go for the chickens without understanding why.
What do you think would be the reason why? If
you mentioned one thing I didn't consider before, I didn't know about, is that the berries take slower to gather.
Right. Chicken are faster than berries, as are hunt. Farms are slower than berries. So farms are in theory your slowest income. And then hunt and boar and deer are faster. And then you have like sheep and chicken.
Okay.
I can give you, I think it's a bit hard to acknowledge, but like the reason the chicken you want to go for them first is because, first of all, this resource is not rotting. Well, you know that if you kill an animal, it rots over time.
Yeah.
And your opponent can kill the chicken with military. So there is the possibility that they build military early, comes and kills your chicken. And if you have villagers there on the chicken, they are exposed as well. So the idea is just to take those chicken fast before enemy military can come across and either kill the chicken or kill your villagers. That's the main reason why you would want to mill those chicken before the berries, because the berries don't go anywhere and your opponent cannot kill or destroy them.
Yes, got it. I have a following question about the food.
Right?
And this might come across as another slice of cheese. What if I use my scout after I get everything around my base to go and perhaps get his border to bring over to my base?
Wait, you think pushing deer is like you need to go to the university? What do you think you need to do to steal a boar with the scout? Exactly.
Sounds simple.
I would not recommend it. First of all, you know what you're doing here. Okay, if you're stealing this boar that you're going to now, How much attention do you think that's going to take for you?
A lot. A
Right.
lot.
And what do you think is going to happen while you are trying to steal this boar?
He's gonna harass my scout, and it's going to be low HP.
Okay, ignore him. He's not part of this game. Imagine you're doing this by yourself. There's no opponent. What is going to happen while you're doing this?
Oh, no. The bear is going to chop my horsey a bit, and it's gonna lose HP.
Well, yeah, but do you know how to? First of all, do you know how to steal it?
I know. I think you just hit it, and then stay away like 3 tiles or so.
Right. First of all, you have to hit it twice. So more often than not, you're gonna get hit back twice. You see what happens here if I hover over the boar? It does bonus damage against melee. Oh wait, no. How is it? I don't see the bonus.
2700, huh?
It should kill. It does a lot. It does 15 damage. No, wait. How much is it? 15? Wait, how much damage does it go to this guy? It has. Listen, it has 7 damage plus 3, so it does 10 damage to your scout. Yeah, it does 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
7 melee plus 3 on cavalry, and you're most likely gonna get hit at least twice, meaning you have 25
Okay.
HP, and then you have to run and keep the boar 2-3 tiles away from you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and what do you think at your elo 761 is going to happen while you're trying to do this? Ignore the
I
opponent.
think we're going to have we have idle TC. We're gonna get housed.
Right.
Stuff like this. We don't lure our own boar. Like, bro, I have idle TC when I lure my own boar. So I think that's already a lot.
Okay, you know what? With that in mind, since you're idle anyway, you could try this. Because nothing changes, right?
Shut up, man.
No, but yeah,
Okay,
like I think trying that in theory, this is part of the game. By the way, your opponent will not GG you if you do this. So I'm not sure if you want to have less GGs. It is an option. People do that in tournaments, and people lame each other's resources. We call it laming. It is an
So
option.
it's not cool, huh?
Certain people will not like you if that's
No,
what
brother.
you do.
Thank you for telling me. I
You're
don't
welcome.
want to make it hard for the enemies. Now let's keep watching the replay, and
Right.
you tell me where do I put the tower on his resources.
Okay. That was a good deviation. Okay. Still good.
Okay.
Again, we have the same issue. We're putting way too many vills on wood way too early for the reasons we have talked about.
But just to be clear, I have an idea, right? So like
Yeah.
it was part of a plan.
Your idea makes sense. And we're here to make that idea make even more sense. This is fine. Ooh. Do you realize why this positioning of these buildings is bad? Or let's say
it's
not
going
ideal.
to be harder to mine gold.
Right.
Yeah. This is something that I haven't like practiced much or haven't put thought into.
Right.
Positioning of the buildings and like walling. I don't do that yet.
I can tell. But yeah, like this barracks just put it in the open. So you have...
I can tell. Okay.
I mean, look at this. I mean, this should have been the mining camp, the house, and the barracks could have been here. And then it's completely fine. Right now, it's like you need to do a mining camp there or there. And why is that worse?
Actually, there is a brilliance behind placement of my barracks. I want to put them closer to the enemy so the military doesn't have to run as far. So if I push it more to the right, bro, it's a couple of seconds.
What about building it here?
Makes sense, yeah. Okay, I'll consider.
Okay.
Okay.
See, now this issue we have, like, since we don't have the chicken, we have a lot of vills under the TC without food. And that's what I'm saying. Just build a mill here. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's see. Militia are coming out. This is good. Ooh, pre-walling. Nice.
See? Bro, I'm 760.
Yeah,
Do you
getting
think
there.
I'm trash at the game or what?
This is again where we already, like, we hit feudalage and we have a power spike. What do we want to happen with this power spike?
Use it.
Exactly. And what are we doing right now?
We are gathering the power, but we already have it.
Exactly. Where should we be?
On the enemy base.
Right.
Oh man, this would be such a good time. Holy shit.
Imagine your men arms are already here. He's pretty much GG. He has 11 villages on the wood, on the bears. I mean, you're already coming here and you're gonna getting a lot of damage already. This looks really good already. But this could have happened 1 minute ago.
Can we appreciate the blocking? I have
Yes.
blocked those villagers on purpose.
Was that on purpose? Let me analyze this.
Brother.
I'm gonna analyze this.
Yeah. I'm glad you have the glasses.
True. Honestly, I can't tell you that I think this was not on purpose. But that was good, yes. Another thing we can appreciate is that our opponent doesn't have loom. That certainly helps what we are trying to accomplish.
Oh, how can you tell? How can you tell?
Well, those vills died really fast. He only has 25 HP. When you do
Okay.
loom, you get 15 more HP and you get armor. So if we compare that villager
Oh.
to your villager, 40 HP, plus 1 armor, and plus 2 armor.
Oh. Okay, so if I click on the enemy villager and it has 40, he has loom.
Yes, correct.
Okay. If I kill a couple of villagers using my man at arms, and then I click on his villager, I see 25 HP,
Yes.
and I type in the chat "no loom?" question mark. That's-
If you follow
that-
that up with your copy paste, it might work.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right.
He's doing the same build as you, just a lot slower. So you already killed vills. You're looking really good in this game. This is where we would love to see a blacksmith. Oh, look at that. And get those upgrades. Your eco honestly looks pretty solid here. We're floating a little bit of wood. This could have been a couple of farms. Yeah. No, listen. Honestly, in this game, except the stable, intuitively, everything you're doing here looks good.
So we don't do stable, huh? We just spam man at arms.
If your goal is to build knights, we can wait with this stable. Like, this stable cost 175 wood. What could we have used that wood for instead?
Farms.
Exactly.
Upgrades. Do we have upgrades? We don't have upgrades yet, but yeah.
Not necessarily, but we have a blacksmith now, so we have the possibility to do them. Essentially, just okay. So what's the logic behind having farms faster? What's that gonna do for us instead of having the stable?
I mean, more food.
Exactly. Which means, what does that snowball into?
Faster castle age.
Exactly. Hence, the stable right now is wasted 175 wood, and this could have been farms instead.
Okay, okay. So we cut the stable until the next age.
You can build a stable after you click to castle age.
Mr. Coach,
The
Mr.
second
Coach.
the second building. I know, but come on.
What second building?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you had like
No,
a brilliant idea. Okay, let me hear it.
No. Mr. Coach, Mr. Coach.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to share it only with you, yeah?
Oh, okay.
So I make men at arms.
Oh,
The
really?
guys on the enemy do skirmishes or archers. And they think they're smart. But it's all a part of the plan. They have their build with whatever shit they want to cook.
Mhm.
I bring men at arms. Now they have to adjust. They have to make archery range.
Right?
And then I already there with the horses slaughtering them. That was one of the thinking.
What unit counters horses?
The one with the spiky picky pokey.
Right. I get where you're coming from. However, the spiky pikey is already out. So in this case, it wouldn't really do too much. However, your mindset is correct. This would counter the skirms or the archers. And see, again, we're doing the same thing we did last game, which Hera taught you. We have upgrades, we do upgrades. But we don't have unit to
Okay,
benefit
okay.
from upgrade. If we
Yeah.
have 4 scouts right now, very good.
Got it.
Yeah.
So just a general blueprint
Yeah.
is feudal age, blacksmith, upgrade for men at arms,
Yes.
and delay the stable unless I see a lot of archers,
Exactly.
and then I click up and make like 6 stables.
I mean, you
So
don't
I
need
click up, and in this time,
you don't need
just-
6 stables. You probably don't have the economy to back that up. But I like where your mind's at. Yes, we do something like
Okay.
that. Yes.
got it.
I would say though, you can do the stable in Feudal Age and you can do the upgrades and build scouts, but I agree, only if you see that he has a lot of archers and skirms. So your mind is correct there.
Thank you.
Yes.
This already has been so helpful, by the way.
That's good. I'm learning a lot as well.
Oh, I bet you do.
Yeah. What to avoid? Oh, he rang the bell. Good. I'm kidding. There's actually, no kidding, this strategy that you're doing has been used in tournaments and high-level gameplay as well. It is not a bad strategy. It is
Sorry, what strategy?
the not this this one, yeah, this one, the going men arms into scouts.
Oh, okay.
It is actually a
But-
strategy that has been used.
I'm very proud because I thought about it myself. Okay,
Yeah.
like maybe it was done before, but yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, as well, you looked at the bonuses and you came up to a conclusion of something that makes sense. And this is a good strategy very often, especially at your elo. I think this can be very good. And I see something you're doing a lot better than your opponents here. Your key, like look at the idle teaser time, right? You said it doesn't go up. It has gone up a little bit, but 1 minute is very acceptable. He has 6 minutes, and you have killed 3 villagers. You have 14 villagers more than him right now. You are in a fantastic spot.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna fast
I
forward a little bit here.
I think at this point I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna attack him maybe,
Mhm.
and I just boom.
Right.
Like I get to the scouts. Sorry, to the better horses.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think with your civilization, you want to attack more often than not. I'm sure, I mean, don't know how deep your civilization knowledge is in general, but your civilization does not scale well into late game compared to some of the other top civs.
I don't want late game,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Once there are castles up, trebuchets, all
Yeah.
of this shit, nah, it's too much.
Right. But yeah, this is perfect. You go up. What you can do as well is when you know you're on the way to Castle Age, is there a unit that will be very good to keep alive?
Mm.
Like to, let's say
Unit
we're
to
on the way
keep
to
alive.
Castle Age, we don't want to lose this unit anymore
I do not know, no.
because something will happen
no.
once we hit Castle Age.
Extra upgrades? I don't know.
Something
I
very
don't know.
similar that happens when you hit Feudal Age. Actually, the
My
exact
horse
same
is the
thing.
one I get into knights?
I wish, but no.
No, I have no idea. No.
It involves this unit right here.
Really?
Oh,
Wait, no way!
yes way.
It's gonna do it again?
Yes! You didn't
I
know?
only thought it's for the.
I
No!
thought this was your strategy!
No, I thought it's only once!
It's every age, man. In Imperial Age as well.
What the hell?
Yes.
Okay, good. We have to check what kind of bonuses he's gonna get. That's insane!
Okay, let's see if you even get to Castle Age this game with these alive. But that's why, like, once you click to Castle Age, which you have done as soon as this villager finishes, yeah, you want to keep these guys alive. You don't want to waste them. You don't want to run into towers or town centers, yeah. Because you're gonna watch what happens. Ah, never mind. You won too fast.
Bro!
Too good, bro.
These guys are no fun. No GG, no nothing, man.
Yep, I know. Wait, did he actually not GG again?
Bro, like, I'm here trying to provide quality gameplay for my enemy and nothing, man.
No GG. Wait, he even he paused? Did he BM? You know, pausing is also kind of BM.
Oh, I didn't notice. I was so locked in, I didn't even notice.
He paused and then resigned. Honestly, he BM'd you.
What does that mean?
Bad manners? Like when you're typing 105 and things like that.
I mean, we don't do that, but
Yeah.
I did not know. I did not even notice. No, you're such a nerd, bro. Hello?
What? Why? 'Cause
Checking poses, unposes.
well, that
I
was
didn't even know
coincidence.
that I played the game.
I just wanted to check if he... I mean, it could be he misclicked it because it's right next to resign button. So, like, you know, it could be, but yeah. Which game did we just? This is the last one we haven't seen. I just have to quickly check with my girlfriend because I might have to leave in like 15 minutes to pick up my kid from daycare. Something you will have to do soon as well. Just give me
Okay, all
three
good, all good.
3 minutes. Dad duties, you know. I mean, you should know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to the bathroom and then I entertain your chat. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll be right back quickly, guys.
Guys, set up the timer. I ask for 53 seconds bathroom break. I kid you not, I'm here by 52. I can cut down a couple of seconds by not using the towel and use my t-shirt on the way to dry my hands. Now we could bring it down to 47 seconds if I don't wash my hands. But then what kind of man would I be? What kind of husband, a father would I be running around with unwashed hands, right? So 52 seconds, start the clock. I am here on the spot.
I'm back. Is he not back? He said he was going to entertain you guys. Did he not entertain you? Yeah, but he said he was going to entertain you, so he lied. Very educational learnings of Bulgarians. Oh yeah, also I told him that berries are faster than farms, that farms are the slowest. But I think berries is actually the slowest. I saw someone in chat point that out. Wait, you can name them? Berry. Doubtbush. Huh? Wait, this specific tree is now called Doubtbush. What is this? I can give each tree a different name. Hey, Yuxin. We're gonna make him eat himself. Kind of. Or harvest him. No, okay, let's stop right there. His entertainment idea was a race for how fast he can pee, wash his hand, and come back within 1 minute. Okay.
I am back.
Oh.
Time.
You told me that you're gonna entertain my chat. You did not.
Huh? Bro, what do you mean?
You were timing.
90 seconds. Oh, guys, I woke up my wife running to the bathroom. I apologize.
Oh, and she's sleeping.
I woke up my wife.
It's 3 p.m.
Yeah.
She's so tired. Long night with the baby, and then you're waking her up like that.
It's okay. 30 seconds that I have been too long is going to be our maximum in the game we play on the ladder of idle TC. 38 seconds maximum.
Let's find out.
Let's go.
All right. Oh, beautiful houses. Leaving space for farms, just like we taught you. Nice.
Yeah. I usually do it until I fat finger.
Right.
I got this mod for ship ring.
Right.
Busted ship, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know how is that allowed.
No one with integrity uses it.
Whoa. Wait, for real?
Yeah. No one or high-level pro players uses that mod. It's just everyone in the Hero tournament. For some reason.
Ooh. Guys, can I see one in the chat if he's trying to make a joke or if he's being serious?
I'm serious. There's also like the TC circle ring, where you see the TC circle on the minimap. That's also
bro, that's cheating.
How is that cheating,
Like,
but the other one not? You can't pick or choose. Either both are cheating or none are.
Okay, we go. Damn, you say nobody with integrity uses it, but I am it.
Well, so am I wrong, or are you wrong about having integrity?
No, like, I would want to think that I have integrity,
Right.
but turns out I might not.
Right, but then again, this is not. Oh no,
Bro.
wonder if she had integrity. Regardless, that's obviously not ideal. But no, I mean, like, yeah. Okay, let me explain something to you. Every map script in the game has fixed ranges. For example, okay, the sheep will spawn within this distance and within this distance.
Mhm.
So those circles are in theory just indicators based on something you could know if you know the map script. Same as the TC
Okay.
circle spawn. If you know how the map script works, that's just visual indicators for something that is in theory public knowledge
Yeah.
if you put the effort in to learn it. However, it
Mhm.
obviously makes it super simplifies certain aspects, such as like not running the scout into a town center or making sure you scout exactly where your sheep can be. It does make it easier, but these things are in theory public knowledge. Like you see what I'm using here, the grid mod. Is that cheating?
I don't know.
I
Is it?
personally don't think so.
What is a grid mod? What is a grid mod?
Since all buildings are squares and like tiles, it's just like
Yeah.
to help you with placements and such. You could argue that's cheating.
Oh. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Do you have mods in World of Tanks?
Mods, yes, of course.
What do they do?
Say they can simplify certain things. They can give unfair advantage.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but is that legal in competition?
In competition, I believe they play without mods.
Okay. But then also
but
we have
it's
like
allowed by the game.
small trees.
Mhm.
Have you played with the big trees? Wait, don't tell me. Do you
Yeah.
play with the big trees?
No, I have played Harris Ice Fallout, and I had to install the mod.
Makes sense. That's
Yeah.
one I can't judge him for. Anyway, build looks good. Again, I don't like the 4 on wood. We have been over that a couple of times. You can have 3 at the start.
3
But-
at the start. Okay,
yeah.
when do we start adding mod?
Let's say in this case, I would mill the ostrich. I would mill the berries. And then once we are starting to run low on the sheep under the town center, we can start putting like 2, 3, 4 extra bills on wood. And then we just spend the wood on farms.
Okay, got it. Something that I haven't been doing or considering is
Mhm.
using mill for deer.
Right.
Haven't done that once.
It's like in a perfect world, you're pushing them with your scout, but I don't think you have time to go to university right now. So
Mhm.
I think it makes sense to just mill it because it gives you 400 extra food, and it's
Yeah,
easy.
and we have so much wood anyway.
Yeah.
And we have extra space for the farms, so it's good.
Right. Again, a little bit too many bills on wood. Those 3 could have, for example, gone and taken a mill there because you don't need that much
Okay.
wood at the start. Yeah, but it's just small things. You can play around with that as you play more, but the build is still very much the same. Okay, he sees you, so he knows what's coming. That could be a potential problem. But even now, did you notice that he saw you, by the way?
Not sure.
Where did it happen?
Like now seeing that yeah.
Did you realize here that I mean, you're going to take these and pull them back, I think. Or maybe not. There's a chance you didn't see it. But either way, if you see that he sees what you're doing, that means immediately that there's no reason for you to stay home anymore. Because it's no longer a surprise.
Oh, okay.
And
I have a question, coach.
Yeah.
How do I make my military inside the barracks
you just
so they don't have to come out?
click the barracks and then you can right click your barracks. Like when you put the
Oh.
gather point, you can just right click on your own building.
Okay.
But keep in mind, you cannot
Thank
put
you.
them back inside afterwards. So once they're out, they're out.
Oh, really?
Only places you can garrison is in the town center, in the castle, and in a tower. In your case. I mean, in your case, you also have the crepos. Do you know about the crepos, by the way?
Krepost. Actually, it's Krepost.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes, I have it. I think it's similar to a
Right.
castle, no?
Okay, your civ has that. So keep that in mind. You can make those.
Yeah, I have built a few. Yes.
Ah, okay, nice. But yeah, again, we want to just move. As soon as we have 3 of them, just start moving towards his base. Because we want to, as you have talked about before, we want to hit him when the power spike kicks in.
Yes.
We
That's
talked
my
about,
power spike.
didn't you say less than 1 minute idle TC time, by the way?
I meant it in a way where this is going to be our goal for the next time.
Right. So from now on, okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Your opponent could use that goal as well. But yeah.
We
These
are just
guys-
sightseeing, bro.
I mean, it's a beautiful place. Yeah, a lot to see here. A beautiful
Yeah.
pond. It's a jaguar, safari. Yeah. Rhea, actually. Okay, whatever. No, but we're moving out, yeah. Let me see. I mean, I'm sure during that time we were doing things at home.
Yeah. So what I try to do is something I have learned from probably the best player in the game, Official T90. He said you
Right.
queue up a lot of villagers, and then you micro your army.
Right.
That's exactly what I try to do.
Which makes sense. In theory. Okay, I'm just gonna watch what you do with the army.
Yeah. Coach, here I do not attack with the horse.
Oh.
I wait for my men to come in. And you might see the trick. You might see the trick where I use the horse to block the running woman. Speaking about integrity. Check. The horse... Oh. Wait.
I'm waiting.
I'm trying. Never mind. Maybe later. Maybe later.
Well, you did kill one woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
amazing.
good value so far. Ooh, he's in trouble here. Oh wait, maybe now. Maybe now the horse. Did you mean the red horse blocks you, or?
No. Maybe later.
Okay.
Wait, that was so bad actually. They had a high ground.
That was not ideal. If they are already on the high ground, what you can do is just run a little bit further away and then fight. Instead of trying to go back up, because you take so much damage on the way back up.
Oh wow. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, coach.
Yeah, you're welcome. That was not a great fight for you. Well, you did kill one villager and you caused a lot of panic. So there is mental damage here that's worth considering. And look at his idle TC time. Oof. You think that would not have happened otherwise?
That's what we want, man. That's what we
Exactly.
want. We want them to build walls, China walls, build some trade centers,
Listen,
towers. Yes.
You keep mentioning these panic walls. I don't see any walls. Where are they?
They come. Listen. We are playing for fun this game. We're not try harding like you are. Like, give it like 20, 30 minutes. It takes resources to build walls, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we're doing the forging upgrade. We forgot the wood upgrade, by the way. This one is quite important. Oh, good reaction time there. Very nice. Okay, how do we deal with this?
Oh, very simple.
Oh.
You just send all the villagers to kill these horses.
Right. Actually, not a bad
no
idea.
panic.
Well, isn't this panic walls that I'm seeing here?
Not panic. That's precautions for the future.
Ah, okay. Did we consider fighting back at some point, or?
Okay, listen. It's bro. Just let it be, okay? Just let it be.
Yeah, I'm just watching. Yeah. Okay, Spearman coming in. That's nice. What you can do if you know your opponent is making scouts, instead of one more man at arms, you can make one more Spearman, right? And he can just chill at home or join your army forward as well.
Yeah.
You have many
I'm
options.
gonna have three. I'm gonna have three around the wood
What
this time.
the hell is going on with my thing? You see this?
Yeah.
What?
Oh no, not on my. I have your screen open. Just reopen it, probably.
What the hell is
Oh,
that?
just refresh. Just click F5.
Okay, it worked. Thank you. Thanks, coach.
You're welcome, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you took a lot of damage here, but it doesn't matter because the damage you did beforehand is still way more. Not that you know that. We know that seeing this. But yeah, this is still fine. What was the logic in this game that you decided to not make military after the first man-arm push? Because you have resources, but you have not built more man-arms, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think, I struggle with the follow-up.
Right.
I make the first army. That's what I practice the most against AI. And then I just go castle age.
Right.
And make knights. So I don't keep putting pressure. Don't send second, third wave. Don't do that yet.
Okay. In the other two games, though, you didn't send second, third, and fourth, and fifth wave.
I didn't?
No, you did.
Oh. Maybe this was the first game played.
But
then.
but now,
I'm not sure.
but now you're making a lot of arms again, and you're doing the horse upgrade once again. But then again, you're making horses, so it's not the end of the world. So this is the second wave coming. It's just like a slow second wave. Arguably like the 7th wave if you forget about the other 5 waves that could have happened. Hello?
What's up?
Oh, nothing. Okay. Okay, he's on the way to cast
Just,
stage. In your case, in this case, like, since we delayed follow-up army so long, could it be an option for you to just not make units and go cast stage instead?
I think I was worried that he's going to be attacking me,
Right.
and so I wanted to have something to protect my villagers.
That makes sense.
But this is yet for me something to consider. An option of not making units, or let's say not even make villagers, to go up faster.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to see now that we do have too many on lumber.
Yes.
Because we do not get any... We don't have food.
Correct. But that's also because we're doing, first of all, we're doing bloodlines and armor, a lot of upgrades for only 2 horses, or 3 horses actually. Which is not the end of the world, but it's like those resources could have been a lot faster cast stage, for example, right?
Yeah.
We're also doing arson. I mean, I can definitely tell that Herald just told you to just do the upgrades. Because you're just doing the upgrades. Which again, doesn't have to be bad if you're being aggressive, so it's no problem. What you can do as well, if you want to do the greedy approach where we don't... If we don't go build more army after the first push, is there anything you can do then to secure your base better? So to more justify...
Walling.
Yes? And?
Yeah.
Is there anything else we could do here to give ourselves a bit more safety before we try to greed our way to cast stage?
I have no ideas, coach.
Okay, initially we talked about doing something in his face, but we can also do that in our own face to give ourselves the safety.
What?
Exactly. In this case...
What kind of pussy shit that is, man?
All right, forget about that. Let's focus.
On a serious note, can you please explain?
So, if we are being greedy and trying to go cast stage, the idea behind that is obviously to get a faster tech advantage, get access to valuable units such as knights, and the free upgrade to longswordsmen. What we then want to make sure is that in particular, gold income is the most important there. So what you could do in this case is place a tower, for example, here on the gold behind the houses. That would discourage him from ever attacking your gold with like archers or scouts or whatever. So, and then it's like, okay, then he might go to your woodline, but that's fine. As long as you have the building set up and you're on the way to cast stage, losing 2-3 vills on the wood or having some idle time if you run back to the town center is often fine as long as we get access to those knights earlier, for example. But often you will want to do a tower to make sure you have an extra layer of defense in case you're trying to be greedy to go cast stage.
Okay. So I wasn't sure with the castle on the enemy base.
Right.
And I think this is something that we can develop with you if you have the time today.
I have roughly 23 more minutes.
23? Okay. And then when you're back, do you have time then?
I don't know if I have time then until like 7-8 p.m. So it'll be late.
Okay, all good.
Yeah.
So 23 more minutes. Okay,
Yes.
Let's not waste it on watching these replays anymore.
Well, let's fast forward quickly here. Let's want to see what happens. You still get good damage. Force light idle time. This is good. He has knights. What's the follow-up? You're making pikemen. That's good. Good counter. You have nice walls as well. I like the way you're setting up your defense, actually. This is good. You're making the right units as well. You have a big equal lead.
Yeah, and then I make just a few stables. Just a few.
Yeah. 4 is kind of few, I would imagine. And then you just dominate, right?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I think I saw this with this game. like your POV here for a couple of like a minute. You just dominate with knights. Yeah. I saw this. Okay, we can skip this. What do you want to do?
I want you to give me a build to follow. Maybe in a custom game,
Mhm.
let's say you have infinite resources.
Right.
You go just the build order where
Mhm.
you would put the tower. How many villagers would you bring? Like maybe second barracks, like this stuff.
you want
and
me-
then I try to practice.
Do you want me to play through it and show you, or do you want me to just spawn things in?
Uh,
Like I can do this, and I can just pick Bulgarians, and I can
Yeah.
play a build order, and you can just write down the numbers. For example.
okay, let's do play.
Okay.
Once the game starts, can you pause?
Yes.
So we attack enemy as early as possible,
Yes.
and we can do a tower on their base. Maybe
Yeah.
second barracks. Just attack.
I think for you the most important is just the opening, right? The first attack. What you need to train though as well is while you're doing that attack to also do you use control groups?
Oh, brother, it's the first thing I learned in this game.
Do you put your barracks on a control group?
I don't.
Right. So what we want to learn, which I can show you when we're playing. So we open with 2 houses. We bring the sheep in. Oh my god, is the game slow speed or what? This feels so slow.
It feels slower.
Why does it feel so slow? Let me try and restart. I'll play on fast speed. That's fine. We just need to follow the build anyway. All right. Oh wait, maybe because I don't have capture age open. Okay, we open. We build 2 houses. We queue up the villagers, and we obviously go to. Sorry.
Why do you put houses outside of the TC range? For walling?
For me, it's about space for 2 layers of farms. If you have 6 tiles away, you can fit 2 farms inside this range. If I have the house here, I can only fit 1 farm. And then I will have to farm awkwardly around on the side. So that's the logic.
You are 2700 and you're not scouting with a cow? Bruh.
I am emulating your gameplay, okay?
That doesn't looks nothing like my gameplay, by the way.
Okay, wait. Should I go and lose the villager to a boar, and then does it make you feel more like home, or what?
That's optional, okay?
Okay. But yeah, okay, we have a chicken spawn, so we're gonna mill that.
Yeah,
Okay, we see the cow there, we're gonna grab that. But yeah, 6 on food is what we're doing. Do you normally do chicken before lumber camp?
Chicken before? I never done that before. No.
Okay, let's do lumber camp first. That's gonna be a more steady build.
Can you give me? Yeah. Let's not complicate.
Yeah. So 6 on food, and then we put 3 on wood.
3 on wood. Okay.
Yes.
So then the next one, number 10, is gonna go for boar.
Yes, correct.
Okay. I hope somebody is writing this down, guys. I'm gonna have to use it.
Can someone write it down for him?
I have my book open. I'm writing down.
Okay, so now we have 3 on wood, which means we put the next villager to grab the boar.
Yeah.
Which we have found down here. And we're gonna try our very best. I know it's hard, but we are gonna try to not lose this woman to the boar.
Honestly, even at my level, it's quite the challenge to lose the villager to the boar.
I'm sure it's doable. So we killed the boar.
Oh, wow. Holy shit, this guy's good.
That's 2,000 yield difference. It's nothing, I don't know. But yeah, next villager, we're gonna need a house. And what I'm gonna do with this villager that's gonna go build a house, I'm gonna build a house in direction of the chicken, because I want after he has built the house, I want him to go and take chicken.
Okay, so house into mill.
Yes. So now I have 3 on wood still. I have 8 under my town center on the boar. It was the 7th vill that went and got the boar, and then 1 more vill joined afterwards.
Yep.
We're gonna send 1 more vill here. We don't need more than 2, but we could also send 3. If you send 3 by accident, that's not a problem. But after we send 2 there, we would send a villager again for the next border. And very important.
I have a question. I have a question.
Yes.
Do you need to shift queue the chickens, or the villagers will understand the assignment once you build the mill there?
I will show you. I am not shift queuing right now. They had a patch recently where they should understand the assignments, and as you can see, they did understand the assignment. And you see, I'm not putting any extra bills on gold now. The next bills are all going on food under my town center. I'm not putting any bills on wood yet, because we don't need it.
How many villagers under TC right now?
Right now, 11 on the TC. So that's fine. I'm gonna do 20 population, because that's what you're gonna do more often than not, I think. 19 population is a little bit tight. So
So I go up at 18.
you do?
Yeah, it's just
No.
like there's 3 minutes of idle. Yeah, I do.
Oh, with the
There's
idle
3
time.
minutes
Yeah,
of
okay.
idle TC.
Okay, I'll go
But
after now.
okay.
So as soon as I have 175 wood, I drop the barracks,
175.
direction my opponent.
Okay. That's what I look for too.
And you see now I have clicked on the way to feudal age. What you can do with this barracks is also you can force drop even more. I'll tell you first like how people normally build up like this, especially if there's a deer map. Instead of the mill, you use the barracks as your second building to go to feudal age, which means the barracks is coming up a lot faster. But that doesn't matter because your scout has been pushing the deer to the town center, so you have the food. We are later with the barracks because we did the mill. But this is going to be a lot more steady of an approach for you.
Yeah. I don't want.
Yeah.
It's gonna be too complicated, bro.
Yeah. So I'm just explaining how people normally do it. We don't need to rush the gold either, because our militia production hasn't even started yet. But now I'm sending 2 vills. After I click up to feudal age, 2 vills goes to gold, such as you do yourself already. And we start producing. You need to remember to make houses as well.
Yeah.
And I can send another vill to wood. So we have like 6 on wood right now, which is fine. We don't need more than that for what we're doing. We can just wait with those vills here until we have the wood for the mining camp. And I'm gonna show you a magic trick. Okay, I'm actually a little bit late with the timing here. You do that better than me. But look, I'm gonna go across the map.
But how do you know where you're walking, bro?
Well, the scout has been idle. I wanted to emulate your gameplay, so I was sitting there for a while.
Excuse me.
Okay, in fairness.
It's idle after the job is done, bro.
I'll be honest, you have done a very good job of scouting your opponent, the games I've seen. A very good job. But essentially, as I'm hitting feudal age, I'm already across the map, right?
Yeah.
So if I find his enemy, his reason, like, I found his berries, right? I could have been here faster.
Oh my god.
And I'm already hitting him. And look, it's 9 minutes.
Bro, what are you talking, man? What are you talking? You bring the horse on the opposite side of the mill, trap the villagers, and bro, what are you attacking, man? I'm gonna crash out, yeah? And oh my god, 2700 my ass, man.
Look.
Okay,
Look.
acceptable.
See, I'm blocking. See, I'm playing on fast speed as well, you know? Not like your slow speed. But look what I'm doing. I'm here. I click my control group for the barracks. And I make a man-at-arms, even though I'm looking on my army.
Okay, coach, please pause. Can you explain control group of the barracks? What does it do?
First of all, I'll show you. See, I'm going to right-click my barracks, and the unit is going to end up inside my barracks. Bam. That's how you do it. Control group is... you see, I have my scout on control group 1 right now.
Yes.
So when I'm over here, I can just click 1 twice, and I'm on my scout. I put my barracks on control group 4. You can obviously do whatever control group you want. But the reason is that I want to be able to access the barracks even though I'm not looking at the barracks. Hence, I'm over here microing. I have resources for a militia or men-at-arms. I'll just click the control group 4 and queue up a men-at-arms even though I'm not looking at the barracks.
Is it different to if I have a keybind to go to like select all barracks? Is it
No,
different?
it's the same. The difference is this is specifically this barracks. If I have another barracks here and you do select all barracks, I get that barracks as well that I'm building in the back. But if I click my control group, I only get this barrack. So it gives you more control. But you're not going to have 2 barracks more often than not in the early game anyway.
Sorry, I'm not understanding. I have a keybind, select all barracks.
Yeah.
If there is only one, I select one.
Yeah, it's
and
fine.
I can queue up more.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only problem is that they go to the gather point that I set, and then I have to shift select the military that I already have, then find those that I made, shift select that, put it into the new control group.
Yeah.
If you do control group the barracks, do they automatically add into your control group?
No. That mechanic does not work in this game. You have to do it manually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between using a keybind to go there opposed to control group the barrack?
There is no difference. You can do what you did. I'm doing it now. Like, I'm here. I'm using select all barracks. And I can do the same thing. It's the same. Point is just that...
You mentioned that you can make military without having to look at the barracks.
So I'm selecting all barracks. And then I'm using the hotkey for the men-at-arms.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Okay.
So I'm producing even though I'm not looking there, right?
So you thought that I'm just complete garbage?
No.
Thank you.
That's not what I said. But I have also watched your games. And I have to be honest, I haven't seen much of this production while microing thing that I'm referring to.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Okay, so you keep sending men-at-arms in his base?
Yeah.
A little bit of cows, why not? The military needs food. I love that. You know what? Bring it under... Brother, speaking about integrity, bring it under his TC. Type in the chat, yo, you need some food, brother? Your army is starving, dude. Okay. I love that.
In fairness, these are his cows, okay? He's just a noob AI, so he doesn't know.
Oh, sorry.
It's just the honorable thing. This is not I'm not bringing from my base. That would be a little bit...
Okay. Now, tower.
Oh, yeah. I mean, okay, the tower should go up as you hit feudal age. Instead of having 6, 7 on wood, I would have take 4 of those vills. And I would send them forward with my first 3 men-at-arms. Okay, this army doesn't exist, right? They're gone. This is now my early... I'm on the way to feudal age. We're hitting feudal age in 30 seconds.
Okay.
I want to target my opponent.
I cannot believe he did not force drop the wood. 2700, my ass. Okay.
There you go. All wood dropped off.
Wait, did it force drop that?
Force?
No way.
Yes.
So cool.
Okay, so I'm coming here. I'm hitting him. Okay, we just hit feudal age. I got my men-at-arms. I know horse on the other side block. I know they pro way. Here I see no military from him. I'll just drop the tower there. It's just to give myself presence in his face. From here, I can take out these buildings. I can push up to the gold. And he has to always think about this tower.
Question.
Yeah.
Why here and not on the wood line, not on gold, let's say?
You can delay...
You just basically...
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you basically put it from the way you came from.
In this case, it's just about getting it going, right? In a perfect world, you also put a mining camp on stone and you mine stone at home to do more than just one tower. Because the issue is, if you don't take stone and you build a tower with these villas, once that tower is done, you have 4 idle villagers.
You send them in and they shoot more arrows.
You can do that, but if the tower is here and just hitting the house, that's not really worth the 4 villagers being idle, right?
True. So what's the thinking? What's the blueprint for this?
I thought you said we didn't need to think, we just do.
No, bro. Hello. We sent 200 foot forward plus the walking time plus the idle time.
That's true.
Of course, we need to think.
Well, the thinking is like, okay, I have men at arms, and I'm gonna make more men at arms. So what's his counter to men at arms? It's archers. So in a perfect world, you probably do a tower on his gold, which would mean that
Okay,
he
so he cannot
make
make
archers.
more archers.
Exactly. But
And
what's-
that means if he bring his archers in, the tower kills them.
yes. The only problem
Wow,
is
that's so
there's
smart.
more than one gold. So if you do this, you have to make sure to also try and harass the other golds.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. And again, now, once these guys are idle, you could then like build a lumber camp there until you have enough stone for another tower, and then you can. What you want to do is you want to chain the towers together so they're always in range, so they kind of defend each other. So in this case, I wouldn't do the tower much further than this. And then the next tower would be like here. And then
Thinking about integrity, how do you see those lines of the towers, brother?
that's a in-game
the range.
in-game mechanic, in-game feature.
Really?
Yep,
Oh.
I'll
okay.
show you.
Oh,
Look.
okay.
It's right there.
Okay.
Building an aura range indicator. You think I'm cheating with these nasty, disgusting mods? Come on.
I'm testing you, man. You know,
Okay.
like a little peeky pokey here
Okay.
and there.
I see, I see.
Okay, okay. So more towers in range of protecting each other, harass the
Yeah.
gold.
This is
And we
difficult
can
though.
harass.
This is hard, what you're trying to do here. Keep in mind, behind
Why?
this, you're trying to make units. Like your economy will more often than not look like this.
Sir!
What?
Sir!
You tell me I'm
No.
lying. Don't tell me you know it's true. Don't
Listen,
pretend.
listen, listen. We do another coaching another day. I'm gonna show you my replays.
Okay, okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
I mean,
I got it. I got it.
you gotta do the same strat,
Uh,
and I will need to see that it like has to be the same strat. What
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have learned here.
Sure.
Okay. But yeah, that's the-
Fantastic. Thank you, bro. I don't want to take any of your precious time. Thank you so much for dedicating some of it to get me a couple of ideas. I have learned a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. I have also learned, and thank you. It was fun to get to know you a little bit and to share some opinions and the strategies and discussions with you. It was a pleasure, and I'm looking forward to see your builds going forward.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If I come up any like 5-head ideas, I may share with you.
Please take
But
it to
you
T90.
promise not to. Huh?
Please take it to T90. No, it's fine. Yeah, share with me. I will tell you. I will give you a verdict of if it's good or has potential or not. Like this strategy you
Okay,
came up
thank you
with,
so much.
legit, it has a lot of potential. It is not a bad strategy. And if you came with it up yourself, like you said you did, by looking at the civ and then synergizing the bonuses, even though you didn't know that you also get long swords for free once you hit Castle Age, I'll let that one slip. But that's also another synergy.
You
It's very
see,
good.
coach,
Yeah,
it's not often I go to the Castle Age these days, you know?
true, makes sense. You killed them before. Oh yeah, my bad, my bad. I'll let that slide.
Okay. Gentlemen who's watching, thank you so much for having me. Maybe we see each other in the future. I don't know how my times are going to be with the having newborn.
It's
But,
hard
yeah.
to predict, I'll tell you that. You're gonna have to be very
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
spontaneous.
Thank you once again.
No worries.
It was a blast, bro. It was a
Yeah,
blast.
same. A lot of fun. Take care, man. And best of
Okay,
luck with the
ciao, ciao.
little one.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Take care. Bye bye. Right, guys. That was Sin. I don't know if he was. I think he was not streaming now. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Was he streaming, guys? I don't actually know. But yeah, fun. Funny guy. Good energy, good vibes. I like it. He wasn't yet. Then I would have rated him if he was, but yeah. I need to go, guys. Yeah, but that was a lot of fun. I hope he learned a little bit. But he was able to take some jabs and have fun in between. I like it. All right, we should work on pronunciation of your name. Wait, is it Yutzin? Yutzin. Do you say the I? Or Yuxin? Write how you pronounce it. Yuxin. 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 Okay. Yuxin. There we go. Why do you have such a weird name? Ayuxin. Ayuxin. Okay, gotcha. Ayuxin. Dude, did you manage to misspell your own name? Ayuxin. Ayuxin. There we go. Ayuxin. Okay, easy. Easy. I don't know the lore behind the name, but it's good. Viper is crap at World of Tanks. Maybe coach him. Dude, I'm amazing at World of Tanks. Those 2 hours I played World of Tanks was amazing. I was dominating. Who is streaming from the tournament? Loco is live. Is anyone else? M. Blauch. Levis. Is no one else from the tournament streaming? Jordan. He's doing a Deutsch stream. Let's give Jordan a raid, guys. Even though he's doing a German Monday. Hielt Moid auf Deutsch.
Burgundianos.
Burgundianos. Knopf just went offline. Okay.
Danke.
Guys, I need to go. Wish you all a
Merz,
great rest of your day. I might be live tomorrow, but Debbie might be gone, so I might have to be a daddy tomorrow. So I might not be able to do the Onimaru team games and such. We'll have to see. But I'll 100% be live again on Wednesday. I'll try to be live as well tomorrow. But yeah, I cannot promise anything. What do you mean even so? Ich should special rate him. Na klar. Redet in Deutsch. Alles gut. Hey, yo, Ayuxin, are you still here? Where do you live in Germany? Question mark. You mentioned you're my neighbor. I mean, I never go outside, so I don't know who's there. Clicking into Viper to watch Jordan Kappa. Guten Tag, Herr Jordan. We are giving him the raid. Yes, gets lost. Chemnitz? Okay. It's not that far, actually.
Alrighty.
Alright, guys. Take care. See you
wer
all.
chillt sich an?
Hopefully tomorrow, if not on Wednesday. Wish you all a good rest of your day and catch you later. Bye-bye.